Alright. Playing water What is that connected? Huh? Improvement rules rather.
Attention, your round MVP.
Why is default joining my team? Am I lucky today, Chad? Will we
Brace
able
for
to
intergalactic
get a
touchdown.
Scully 1 in million, 1 in 10k? Will we get it?
Warning, unidentified combatants in the area.
Are we lucky today, Chad? Is our luck?
Warning, zone closing.
Zone closing. Oh. Why do this always give me relics and something?
Attention, first blood.
Oh, boy. Oh my god. They're all sniping me. Wow, my man was sniping me while he was falling down.
Behold, the round MVP.
He's gonna clip that thing. Bro, why my FPS is dropping? Like, it shouldn't drop shit, like, because the stupid graphic card update is annoying actually. Why is everyone joining my team now, huh? They should add an option where like you can
Attention.
quit the team.
Prepare for lunar landing.
You can change the team whenever you want. Given time.
Warning. Unknown threats detected.
Red is really far from the thing.
Warning. Zone movement in progress.
Almighty! Where did it go? Where did Almighty go?
Attention. First blood.
Nope. Yeah, Almighty. Good boy. Stop running away, Almighty. I might not get the MVP, man. It's my squad versus this guy. Damn.
He's wittering on the grave. He's wittering on
Wait,
the grave.
I'm the MVP? I only got one kill?
The round MVP.
I'm gonna join his team where I'm solo, baby. Nah, I don't want to team up with bots. Let them go. Full squad, half squad.
Attention.
CC.
Prepare for blast
Whatever we
off.
play, you know, we are gonna play 0 build anyways. Anyways, 0 build. Green is 3.
Attention crew.
red is 4.
Enemies detected.
Back from this.
Warning. Zone closing. Attention. First blood.
Yeah, boy. Relax. I didn't do anything to you. Oh my god. Someone has to be pissed. Oh my god. Okay, bro. It's not just annoying, dude. Get shit on. I think this is where it's so spooky season.
Attention.
So rare.
Your round MVP.
Get shit on, boys. Get shit on. Shit, I just solely destroyed everybody. Nope. Go. Go join some team.
Brace for intergalactic touchdown.
I don't want you. Why did you join my team?
Attention. Unknown life forms detected.
I like it, actually. I'll take this.
Attention. First blood. Warning.
98.
Zone movement in
Not dead.
progress. I'm so scared when they try that shit. Like, come on, kill. How is this man is not dead? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Behold, the round MVP.
I'm gonna take MVP every round, probably. If I don't choke, I will be winning every round. I forgot my kick set. It was gone. Nope. No. 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 Go. Go there. Go. Go. Hey. Hey. Go. Get lost.
Attention. Prepare for
Go.
the lunar landing. Warning. Unknown threats detected.
Oh, damn it, I gotta be in this guy's thing again.
Warning. Zone closing.
I'm speed.
Attention.
I'm
First
speed.
blood.
I'm speed. I'm speed. Oh god, we gotta go there. Why did got mythic havoc? I'm coming, boy.
Triple kill.
200. I want my loading screen, boy. What do you want? Come here. Come here. What the hell, boy? What the hell is this? Whoa. Oh. Oh, okay, okay. She got some moves.
The round MVP.
I'm the round MVP, baby. She got some moves, Jen. She got some moves. Yo, chat. Okay, chat. Like, I played God of War off stream, okay, today. I have completed Atreus mission so that you don't have to get bored. I've completed Atreus mission. In that mission, Atreus releases a big giant wolf from Helheim. And that wolf can tear through realms. So they're like scared that now that like all the Helheim soldiers are just,
Brace
you know.
for intergalactic touchdown.
Don't join me now!
Warning. Unidentified combatants in the area.
Oh, this stupid lady is joining me. Every single time, dude. Every single time. Every single time she's joining me.
Warning. Zone movement in progress.
I hate this. I don't know why I picked it.
First blood.
I like the scoped one. Attention, first blood. I can't open it. Cypher! I can't open it. I can't open it. Cypher! Cypher! It's not working, Cypher. Ooh, nice shot. Get shit on. Get shit on. Get shit on. Get shit on. Don't be too cocky, buddy. Hey, my friend got an elimination. Hey! Default! Default!
Get good, kid.
That's my finish. Oh, we won. Never mind. Never mind, we won!
Behold the round MVP.
I should never pick up the bursts. Never pick up shit, never pick up. Now what will be the chapter 5 map? And she is too sneaky. She's want to join my team so badly. Oh my god, there's 2 defaults.
Attention. Prepare for blast off. Attention crew. Enemies detected.
Wait, someone took my... Hey. Drop that shotgun. Drop that shotgun. Hey. Drop that shotgun. I took my shotgun. I don't want to play it anymore.
Warning. Zone closing.
I don't want to play with you anymore.
Attention. First blood.
I can still come back, shit. I can still come back. There's this thing called...
Welcome to the Gulag. Fight your way back to the battle.
Oh, died. Should be a default who died here. Oh wait, if all of them got eliminated. Oh, Lego. Welcome stream. 2 more times. Lego Maestro. Welcome stream. Yet. से बोलते योइंक रात्रि yeah oh my god I'm and still come back. Still come back. That's one. Two. I need one more kill. No. No. god! No. Oh wait, this still is going on. This one. Victor! Don't shoot at me. Fish! Oh, this is bad. God damn it, is he gonna do that every single time? I'm gonna fall for it. Bro, how there's no refs. It's over.
Get good.
I gotta kill. There's no refs. How long are we supposed to stuck in this gulag? Practice. Okay. Ah, yeah, invincibility, dude. At last. This is too much. There's no riffs, right? The game should have been ended a long time ago. Why is this stuck in gulag? I don't get it. Like, it should end a long time. No, it can't end it. It should end a long time ago. Like, there was no teams aligned.
Attention, your round MVP.
Who is the round MVP? They didn't show it. I'm gonna play one last round shit, then we'll play normal. We'll play zero bell. Today we will almost finish God of War chat. Almost. Okay. Almost. It's 1v4. Like, you know, everyone go into each team. Don't take a team. Yeah. Almost we'll finish. There's a big boss fight coming. We gotta fight a big wolf. Which Atreus set free.
Prepare for a lunar landing.
Which can travel through realms. I mean, wait, you bozos.
Warning, unidentified combatants in the area.
Oh, I'll take that. Thanks for that.
Warning, zone movement in progress. First blood.
Didn't see that coming. I know. Today we are not lucky enough to. Oh, there you go. We got the. Oh wait, I have changed it. Always have my pigeon, like the bird, with me. Where is it? The bird one. Have no favorite. Or this one. Always have this one. Drone drop. So yeah, I'm gonna change it to the recent one. I'll put that. There's an emote. Which one should I remote to? I'm gonna remote this. I'm gonna do it with someone in the game. Let's go. Oh, now the timing got matched at yesterday when I was streaming. I did not get that timing match. Yesterday I streamed 5 hours in YouTube, right? Like it showed like 3 hours or something in Kick for some reason. I don't know. It's wait, I'm only streaming 720p on Kick. It should be. Hey, yo, how is this possible? How is this possible? I'm only streaming 720p. Huh? Maybe I should do streaming. Output default ratio on. Wait, why am I only streaming 720p on Kick? God, yeah, wow. Non-demon. Can I do the split screen type of thingy, like when I can have my Kick dashboard and at the same time my YouTube dashboard? I think we have completed all the challenges that all I got to do is collect those skins. I got all the skins from the battle pass, so we're chilling, baby, we're chilling. Grace. We are chilling, chat. We are chilling. Why am I only streaming 720p on Kick though? Like it should be 1080p, right? I'm multi-streaming right now. Is it because I'm multi-streaming or something? Maybe I'll fully switch to Kick chat. Instead of streaming on YouTube. I'm in a pickle, boys. This game is so fun. Let's go. Yo, chat. Today we will finish definitely. I mean, I probably wouldn't say we'll finish the game, but like we will almost complete it because I have completed until this part. Okay, yesterday we stopped when Kratos was Kratos mission was over and Atreus mission was to happen, right? So I have completed Atreus mission in the morning. I played it off stream. I have completed that God of War Atreus mission in the morning. But right now, like, I will explain what happened in that, okay? So Atreus, same as usual, Odin will send Atreus to find the mask piece again. So this time Atreus says that it translates it the mask piece. And he will say that something very cold, and he says Alpine. Alpine is a place where all the souls gather, chat, when they die in God of War. So it's the coldest place alive in the series. So Odin will take Odin will send Atreus to there with Heimdall and Thor's daughter. I forgot her name. Okay, they will go there. They will go along the path and they do all the stuff. At the end, the mask will show there is something behind a big wolf. So the big wolf is chained, like she was like captured in Alpine. Atreus will set the wolf free, and that wolf will be. It's a dangerous wolf, Cherish. So the wolf can like tear through realms. She can tear through realms, and she can travel. She can send those like people through the realms too, which is scary, by the way. Now that Atreus made mistake, Odin said he can stay there and it's not a big deal, like he can stop it. But still, Atreus think he wants to go home and he will come back to Kratos. New Dragon Ball Z. Did you see the new Dragon Ball Z Daima trailer? I did. They will all be kids. Kid Dragon Ball, Kid Goku. Whoa. Relax, buddy. It ain't that serious, okay? They all became kids. I don't know why. To be honest, Dragon Ball Z and me are like far apart. I haven't watched the series properly, so I don't know what's happening in the. By the way, welcome to the stream, Steam. It's kind of beautiful. I haven't found the which monster. Oh, this gun feels so satisfying when you hit the shots. We love Fortnite. We love Fortnite, yeah. We love Fortnite. We truly love Fortnite. My man was just standing still, pulled out his SMG, and brrrr. We love Fortnite, yeah. We love Fortnite. I don't know what's wrong with YouTube. Like, I don't know how many people are watching me on YouTube, but just 0 concurrent viewers. Is there anyone watching me on YouTube though? Or in Kick? If you are watching, just say hi in the chat, so that I know that people are watching me. People are watching me. We have one loading screen to get. So where did I stop? So the wolf will get free, right? So Atreus thinks he made a mistake, and he will come back to Kratos. Then Kratos, as a father, will not scold him. He will, Atreus will go hug Kratos for the first time in the entire history of the God of War. Then Kratos also gets emotional a little bit. Then he'll say, Atreus made a mistake, we'll fix it together. Then they'll go to Helheim again to capture the wolf. So I have played until that part. I saved the wolf fighting part later to the stream. So today's stream will be that part. We will be focusing on that part. I'm gonna get biscuit shit. I'll be right back. got out here. Have some cookies. This is so long. I had hide and seek. Yeah. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Really wants to play with me, huh? All grey weapons off spawn. Bye. I will save my key for a shotgun. I'm carrying 3 weapons. Yeah, it's way better. People don't understand. Fistic sama. 大丈夫ですか? I love the whisper chat. Did Peter just fall through the stairs? Damn Fortnite physics. Oh, okay, it didn't fall. Never mind. I mean, it did slide. That's a Fortnite physics. I thought it got between the stairs and fell down. I'm going to buy 5 left. Oh, Shiburi Dana. It's been so long I had this discussion. That was fucking good. If you guys want to try it, this biscuit is called hide and seek. Go to your retail store, buy one packet, eat it. Very good, delicious. I forgot. I have the freaking footstick shotgun. I forgot. I was spamming my like, you know, I was holding it. That's like me. I thought that I am new. Fuck. I forgot to claim the skins again. Nice game, share. Remember. Anybody wanna join me? Oh shit. Shit. Yes, yeah, yesterday you guys thought I couldn't defeat that freaking monster, right? The whole that guy. I did fucking defeated him on stream. Today there is a fucking wolf to defeat yet. Boss fight. Apparently it's a boss fight in the game. The hell are these lights again? Is my game slow or I'm slow? Oh, my aim is trying to. Give me that. It's a Ducky Mouse. My frames are dropping drastically. Actually, I should connect my. How should I connect my keyboard and mouse to PS5 and play on it? Yeah. Literally, we can like do zero build PlayStation 5. What's up, buddy? Build, there'll be a lot of delay. I heard there'll be a lot of delay on build. Gonna get ready, nice. I need a good shotgun and I'm rushing this. Have you guys watched yesterday's FNCS Global Championship? The king just destroyed people, dude. He double headshot sniped in back to back like in a freaking FNCS time. And you guys have to see the FNCS champion of America, the Kenya. He said, bro, I'm just here to find a girlfriend, the Canary, Friday, can't say his name, bro. Why don't Fortnite make like an item like this, you know? Like a broomstick which is like it can be used in like regular guys. It's not supposed to only in pubs. Can be in, it can come whenever, like, you know, any time instead of being only in a Halloween festival item. Headshots. Do you guys think we'll get another collab season, chat? Like season 4 of chapter 2, all full Marvel? You guys think we'll get one? Why do this kid a double? Wanting something. Customer program, some careful. Do you guys think the broomsticks will be in competitive? Like, tomorrow there is a durable catch cup if the broomsticks are in the game. Two games I lost and now I'm getting all bots. That's how you get bots, chat. Trick Fortnite. Trick Fortnite that you're a bot and get bot lobbies. Just trick it, chat. Trick and treat, chat. It's trick or treat season, baby. And you either get tricked or you get treated. was playing too bad today. Wait a minute. Let's try this. No, oh, no, 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 no. Why do I keep forget? How do you make a pit map chat? I'm gonna show you guys why tac shotgun will be the best gun, best thing in game. That and tactical AR. This one is good too, but like that trend mag. Okay, I'm gonna take trend mag. Trend mag is best AR. Mini stalkers, splashes. Then porte bangas or something. Attack is gonna be the menacing gun of the year. They should bring it back. Why remove such beautiful gun? Pittu zero build. Suck lady. That shotgun would make the games. Oh my god. This is bad. That would make the game so good. Trust me. biscuits. Oh my god. Oh, God. You guys suck. God. You mantle up. That's sad. Every single one to see. No, 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 no. I'll go practice for real, bro. I don't feel like playing BR here, you know? Okay, fine. Oh, that's my kill. Five. Maybe a goddamn silly SMS still, like an idiot. Does he suck at this game, kid? I'm mad in my head. I kill this kid so many times, dude. Come. Oh shit. Ah, GG's, dude. Nice third party. Come fuck my one. We are 4 half to wow. Why the fuck that guy went up there? This is zipline up there. No. No. Martin Luther King. Goodbye. Goodbye, kid. 221. Bad move, buddy. I'm just playing, Sam. I'm just playing. I'm at 41 kills. This is boring. No one to play Fortnite. No one. I got no one to play Fortnite. I got no one. I think I have completed all the quests, right? Oh, let's buy them. So. Let's buy the satisfaction. Boom. Not every skin in the game. Included all the levels, all the skins. There's nothing. Are you going live right now? Let's see. Do we know anyone from this list? You know Mr. Savage. You know him. You know clicks and epic well in 35. Actually, let's watch. Let's watch them, sir. Let's watch them. I don't think they're streaming on Twitch. Oh my god, she's cute.
What are these good photos? Look at that. This is such a cool photo.
I mean, the lead-up's been incredible, you know. You never know who's going to win. The randomness, anything can happen. We knew we were going to be competing for millions, life-changing money, stuff that we can change our families' lives with. And that's what makes it such a great viewing experience.
And we qualified in major.
Is it me or is that like a...
Within 2 minutes. The biscuits are over. Damn it. It's in 2 minutes, baby. What's going on here?
I got one.
Spike down B. Spike
Ah, there. So the 139 on that sofa.
Reloading.
I didn't know that was my teammate.
Last player standing.
I got one.
Spike down B. Spike
Ah, there. So the 139 on.
And they say 10,000 IQ. I thought like it's actually like 10,000. Chainsaw Man who got a freaking US Heavy Award for the best manga 3rd time. Demon Lord 2099 anime schedule. Godzilla spin-off for Moncare Legacy of Monster has been released.
Wait, this is so winnable though. Oh, they just showed us the tree. Oh my god. Malabuka.
This could be huge if Agers could just find a way to just push up. Finish this off, but it's Malabuka who
That's
does it
2v1 out of Malabuka. Taking out Aegis and Kanata. Wait, you what? No. Wait, this is so winnable though. Oh, they just showed us the tree. Oh my god. Malabuka.
This could be huge if Agers could just find a way to just push up. Finish this off, but it's Malabuka who
That's
does it
2v1 out of Malabuka.
There's 2 minutes for references. Waiting for Fortnite. It's waiting, Jan. Save. Where did it go? It should be somewhere here. Oh my god, this is a fucking mess here. This is a fucking mess. We did save it, but like where? I was trying to. We are waiting for a Fortnite. Starting soon in 8 minutes. Yeah. I'm pretty sure there are few people are qualifying. That police is out. Virat Kohli got out. Yeah, what's the score actually? Let's see the score. Yeah, Park. 136 for 2. 192 is a target. Virat Kohli bowled, caught by Mohammad Nawaz, bowled by Hassan Ali. 16. Oh yeah, yo. Rohit Sharma hit century. A good question, Chad. Good question. Is my camera a little bit high or something?
Very interesting strategy. They're actually healing striker and getting as much surge as possible. What a unique position to be in, but also you have to be so smart to think like this. Board.
Custom anime. Ring of Fire Eclipse will be visible across a certain of North America this week. Okay. Mr. Savage in the building. Fortnite is actually spending a lot of money, eh? Look at that photo. Malabuka is fucking
From the
goat.
sky, but here at the racetrack, we've watched this for 3 games now. 2-1 in favor of Thomas and Malabuka. Kanata trying to see what he can do. It's a double fire, but Thomas, for the time being, he's gonna go down. Kanata and Agers looking like they could be in a decent position here, but it's Malabuka on the wraparound of the reboot band, trying to make sure that he can keep Thomas and his own hopes alive for this game number 4. Agers, Kanata so incredibly low, but Malabuka down to half HP. Now jumping on top of the building in the reboot band, just barely keeping the hope alive for Kanata and Agers.
Oh, this is gonna be a big save. His chance to get his HP back, and it down onto Kanata. He has no ammo left. This could be huge if Agers could just find a way to just push up, finish this off, but it's Malabuka who does it yet again.
One of the few times where a tactical DMR is going to...
Actually, tactical DMR work. Haven't seen Clicks doing anything. Well, let's just watch this. 5-7 cool. I haven't seen Booga there interviewing. Yo, chat, by the way, the new Spidey game. We are playing it on 19th of this month. One day before the game release. Already got the game, buddy. Already got the game, shit. I got the game. This is the top 25 people who have qualified for FNCS Grand Championships Grand Finals. We got Agent Cold, DJ Akon. We got Reed. We got Tundra Shetty. Oh my god. Got Alex and Worthy. We got Booga. I'm not seeing Clicks boy. Agent Paper. Ooh. Hey, I think I have seen this somewhere. I think I've seen this fight somewhere, no? It's Naruto versus Momoshiki-chan. Drake placed a bet of 850k on Logan Paul winning the fight against Dylan Dale. Yeah.
Because they need the material, they need the refresh off of Cold and Acorn.
Acorn, Cold, but Cold gets him in the box and puts down the other as well. Pink and Vico shut down and sent back to the lobby.
They don't really have another option other than to close this fight out because they need the material, they need the refresh off of Cold and Acorn.
Acorn, Cold, but Cold gets him in the box and puts down the other as well. Pink and Vico.
Extras watch party was good, I guess.
Oh my god. 24 What's going on here?
24 fucking hours. 24 fucking hours. 24 hours, you piece of shit. 24 hours, you piece of shit.
Now, whoever made that reinforced perspex glass should get a bonus. Should get a bonus because they have tried to smash it.
You pretend fucking piece of
2 minutes.
Their moment to siege it all. That finals lobby here on Sunday. This is their moment to siege it all. That finals lobby here on
Lot of FNCS things going on. Yeah, Chad, we will play God of War in a few minutes. I will play it at comparatively, like, 8 p.m. probably, maybe like before 8 p.m. Whoa. That board is good. Friendship Flight. This California condo was released and decided to show off his incredible wings. That's a big wings. Border tubular vortex. There are no leaks. It's been like, it's only 6 days away from the new chapter, but I haven't seen any leaks. I created a damage number display and also worked on the stats to grow. Oh.
They're on this big stage. When they're in those grand finals, they do not crumble under pressure. Good these guys can be when they're on this big stage.
Well, do you guys think Power will actually win this time? Which duo will win, Shane? Like, which duo will win? This is lower back rate. Yesterday, Power and Alex got qualified. Sunday is gonna be the finals. Which duo will win? Lower brackets. Okay, this is the duos. Canada and Adrius is landing racetrack. I know only Canada and Adrius. King is landing. King, I know King. I know only those two guys. I don't know all the pros. I don't know them. To start.
We'll have to go head-to-head, toe-to-toe. No! Kanata falls! Malabuka comes out on top. It's all or nothing now. The end game is already theirs. The clutch is possible. And Vino wins the game!
This is starting to look a pretty familiar monster. Queasy and Venom. And just like that, we are right back in it.
Stain and Davis landing directly on top of Seti and Cammy. Cammy finishes the job. They strike back. J-Cord, he knows he's got a couple opportunities here. It's all or nothing now. One shot will be it, but no. And Shari take home the second game now alongside Giras. This sounds like you are ready. I am too.
This is looking like Acorn and Cold's game for the taking.
Larpax is still going, but NA takes the game. Acorn and Cold, the shrug.
He's making it look like it was easy.
It just takes one big game to get yourself inside of that top 25. It's Malabuka who does it yet again.
Nice King with double snipe.
Just witnessed from King. Does he go back to back? This man is on fire. Spinks and Poyo drop them into the palm of their hands, and they take the game. NA on top, thanks to Poyo and Spinks. Let's get this last and final game underway. On the high ground, it's Yamzo and Rise, but Threats does it yet again, trying to go ahead and keep him and Booga's dream alive.
And we are seeing one of NA's finest with a victory royale for the day closed.
Remember, we want to end the day in top 25 to go straight on through to Sunday.
Fortnite fam, welcome back to the FNCS Global Championship. This is day number 2.
Yesterday, we watched the upper bracket face off, and from there, the bottom 25 moved on here. Not only will we see them compete, but the 25 duos from the Last Chance Major will also take the stage. And once again, the goal is the same. Top 25 to make it to Grand Finals. Joining me here on the analyst desk is Vivid, it's Mini Minor. My boys, how are we feeling in day number 2?
FNCS Global Championship. We have officially made it. Of course, day number 2, the lower bracket. Manny, I don't think I could have asked for a better day number 1, right? We pretty much got everything that we really wanted, right? A lot of action. Those 5 games were just packed full of stuff that we talked about all day long, and I'm excited to run it back.
I had high expectations of the Global Championships, and it delivered on every part yesterday. Today's going to be even more crazy. We have the lower bracket, the final chance for these teams to qualify to the Sunday Finals. I cannot wait, because the energy in here already is electric.
Yeah, the fans here in the arena, y'all have been absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for coming out. Not only have you made the experience amazing for the players, but for us and everyone back home, they can feel your roar. So if you guys get hyped, all the viewing people from home, they will get hyped as well. Especially, you know, some of our French community over here in the stand.
There they are.
That's right. Y'all feel free to go wild. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Now, as we start to kind of
in
focus
India, there's
in on
never
the
a esport
competition,
tourney like this.
many names looking to try and make that top 25.
Like there is
I wanted to
never
ask you guys before
there
we kind
in
of get
India.
rolling,
There
how
are
do you feel
games
about
like
the competition
Valorant
coming
is
into
popping off right
today?
now in
So
India.
obviously we had a bottom
PUBG is
25
popping off in
yesterday.
India.
Is the
But there are
pressure
never
different
been
coming
a
into the
LAN
lower
event like
Yeah,
this. In
I mean,
India,
let's
like
be honest.
the big
Yesterday,
scale event.
it was like, hey, you know, if we didn't make it through to the finals, we got tomorrow. Now, there's no more of that, right? We have an elimination day on our hands. The bottom half of the teams today will be going home. And of course, the top 25 going straight into those finals. Can't wait to see what our final 50 looks like.
Yeah, and of course, we have some teams that did play yesterday as well, so they have had experience under these lights in this arena and in this environment, so they might have a little bit of an upper hand onto those that just came in today. I'm excited to see how that dynamic works throughout the day. Will we see some teams doing better because they have that experience, but we have an entirely different lobby here, an entirely different drop map. Anything can happen.
So much to talk about, but first, we wanted to make rounds. We got to see what is going on around the arena. Let's head on up to our casters for them to say hello.
Thank you so much, Zeke. This has been amazing so far, and it's only day 2. It's going to get bigger, it's going to get better, and this lower bracket, I guarantee you it is not going to disappoint.
We keep talking about the stakes that are involved with trying to make it into that Sunday Global Championship final, but for these teams today, if there's anything that Day 1 was able to teach us, it's the fact that that top 25 pretty much unpredictable. Anything can happen just about, and sometimes all it really takes is one good game.
Yeah, literally only takes one good game. We've seen teams qualify in game 4.
I'll change my
we saw
shit. I'll
teams
do it
qualify in game 5. There's actually a couple of teams waited to the last minute to qualify. It was like a buzzer beater type finish, and I don't expect anything less here today.
And I think one of the most fun aspects as well, aside from the fact that this crowd has been absolutely electric all weekend long so far. I mean, the games haven't even started yet. You can hear MA and the Fresh community just going absolutely ham. They're not the only ones either. So many fans in the stands just cheering on these players. It is an absolutely phenomenal sight to witness.
Yep, and there it goes. We got our expectations here, but there's more around the arena. Frankie, what's going on down below?
So much is going on down below, my friends. I can hear the French fans behind me in full voice. And really, this truly is the FNCS Global Championship, because I've met fans today from all over the world, as well as mes amis de France. I have met someone from Italy, in fact, a whole family from Italy, a family from Kenya. We've, of course, got so many Danish fans who've turned out for Lucia and Steno today. Also, just across the pond, well, across the Brunn, we've got fans from Sweden, from the UK, and I can't wait to also hear what the fans from Japan and North America are going to say when their favorite duos take to the
Fortnite,
stage.
there is no
in
India.
just a short while, because everyone here is united by their love of Fortnite. And earlier, before the show kicked off, we had a practice of some cheers, and I think we should have a practice right now, Royal Arena. Can you give me a cheer for my friend Levin2K, please? Should we see if Levin 11-2K heard you, Copenhagen, because I believe he's in the Creator Lounge. Levin, are you there? Can you hear us?
I am in fact here. I am in fact here, Frankie. The cheer was all right, guys, but I want to hear a bit louder later on in the show. Look, it's exciting to be here right now. I'm chilling in the creator. Favorite creators come from all over the world to fans for sure. But even beyond that, right? Yesterday's competition, wow. I was absolutely blown away. The fans were electric, like Frankie's been saying. People from all over the world coming up to watch this competition. The players themselves were super hyped. Some of the high-level play we were seeing, Acorn and Cold, blew away the competition throughout the day on the mid-ground, low-ground layers, what they were doing. But when it comes to today, everybody I've spoken to so far in the crowd is saying, we want to see clicks, we want to see clicks, we want to see Mr. Savage. Everybody's waiting for their favorite creators and pro players to show up big. And I really think those guys will. You know, when you look at how they've been able to perform throughout the year, they've had their ups, they've had their downs, but they've shown that they can perform under pressure. And there's so much pressure today. You know what they say, right? Pressure either makes diamonds or it bursts pipes. And there's a lot of pressure to be dealt with, but these guys can do it better than anybody else can. I want to see more hype from the fans, of course. We've already shouted them out. I feel like we shout out the same people. The M8 guys in the crowd, unbelievable. I want to hear them making some noise. But look, for me, it's at the Creator Lounge. Back over to you, Zeke.
Thank you so much, 11-2K. Yeah, I mean, as Frankie stated, as all of us have stated, this is what this is all about, right? Coming together on one stage, six regions represented.
Recently, Apex
all
did
over
their
the
global
world,
thingy.
different walks of life, all coming together for one thing, their love and their passion for
LAN event.
Fortnite. And on top of that,
Now
at the end of the
Fortnite is
weekend,
soon.
we'll have global champions.
Yes, we will indeed. And alongside a global champion, there's a lot of money to be handed out, Minnie, and I cannot wait to see who actually walks away with our first
place 1 mil,
prize,
second place
$1 million for the duo that rises above the rest.
$1 million. I still haven't let that sink in yet somehow.
Oh my
$1
God.
million
$1
going to
million.
our first place team. $500,000 each is absolutely
650K
incredible.
second,
$4 million
400K second,
total
300K
prize pool. But it's
third.
not just a prize pool.
Nah.
It is this. It is majestic.
And
it is
this
gold.
is like
It is
mostly like
glistening
$3 million
in all of its
shit, the
glory,
only
right in
thing.
the center of the stage. Oh boy, this is something to play for, Z.
As always,
I got
big
my
shout
cheap
out
jet
and thanks to our friends at Swarovski. But yes, every time these players sit down, they can look up and they can see that trophy. They are so close. Now today, it's about making it into the top 25. And this is a task in and of itself. Let's take a look at some of the players we'll be seeing compete today. Remember, we had the bottom 25 from yesterday and 25 from the last chance major, so they will take the stage today. Just look at this list of names, and just the first 25. I mean, crowd, come on, Mr. Savage and Vidil. Thank you for being awake, crowd. We appreciate it. But so many names on this just first page. I mean, what does that say? Clicks, an epic whale.
Clicks? Anyone know Clicks? Anyone? A few people, one or two.
One or two.
Absolutely amazing stuff, right? We're looking at the list of the duos that will be competing today. And, you know, there's a storyline here for every single one of those duos. We got to think about the year to actually make it here to the lower bracket, to Elimination Saturday. 3 majors, right? Your opportunity to get into the upper brackets all passed. Last chance major. We'll see some of those duos compete for the first time on the stage today. But the elimination aspect of it, it's got to be weighing so heavily on the players' shoulders.
Yeah, and definitely every single player has a different storyline. Every single team has a different storyline as well, all doing it for different reasons under different circumstances, but the goal remains the same for every single one of these duos. Make it into that top 25 or you're going home. That's all that matters.
Well, let's start focusing this up. Let's talk about some duos. Let's start with BR. Why not? Bison, Kitos will be competing here today. Talk to me about what their journey has been like coming out of yesterday.
Bison and Kitos, we got to talk about them.
Yep.
This is one of only 5 returning duos from the FNCS Invitational, right? We talk about experience all the time. Oh, it's going to play into them, right? It's going to be helping them so much with the lights, the fans, being on the stage and stuff like that. And this is one of those duos that decided to stick together. And they had one heck of a year to justify sticking together, right? A first place, a 4th place, and a 10th place in each one of those majors. I mean, they've been doing very, very well. And then it slowed down with the upper bracket. That was the first time they've seen any sort of that happen. 35th yesterday. Can they pick it back up today?
I mean, This is one of the most experienced duos in the lobby. They have 7 FNCS titles to their name, the most out of any duo competing this entire weekend, not just in this lobby. So I think it was a bit of a disappointment yesterday when they didn't make it into that top 25. There was a few issues that they were having. Those early Storm Surge tags weren't quite working out for them. Their rotation just to the east of that Eclipse Estate area, they were getting a little bit into a little bit of battles with Robin and Axe Force I saw there. So it was a really, really difficult environment for them to play in. Hopefully today things will be a little bit different because we do have a completely different lobby as like.
Yeah, that's got to be my favorite part, right? You take a drop map of day number 1 and then of day number 2 in the lower bracket. You try and slam those together. It's chaotic. We continue the conversation about duos, though. Let's go on over to NA, Peterbot, and Byla.
Protected in every herd.
Strengths as a duo is our chemistry. We know each other's play style. We know how to play well off each other. We have good communication.
Arab is going crazy.
Yeah, I know him. He knows me. We're always ready for anything.
Peterbot and Byla. NA, of course, listen, I always throw in a little bit of a bias, so right now I'm going to do that. Love the story. I think it's one of my favorites coming into today, especially because this is a duo that has won an FNCS
Yo, Chad, how do you
together
create
back in
this
Chapter
photos?
3, Season 2.
I
Over a year
want to
ago,
create
actually.
AI
But after
generated
that, they were
yearbook.
like, nah,
There
we
is
don't
no
really wanna
fucking
go
yearbook in
anymore.
India,
And
Chad.
throughout
Like,
this year, actually, majors
they
1, 2,
take
and
a
3,
photo every
they
year
were
of
not a
like
duo.
class,
And when you
but
think about
there's
the
no
timeline
fucking
of the
like
events
yearbook
this year,
for us.
right
Chad.
after major number 3, a weekend later, we had the last chance major. So somehow, in between those 2 weekends, they were like, you know what? Let's join forces again. And they paired back up for the last chance major, and Mini, they absolutely crushed it.
I mean, what a performance that was. Watching that is absolutely insane. They came out in first place, and for Peterbot, he's been playing with a different teammate every single major. So to come through in last chance major and absolutely pop off, it's absolutely insane. He's gone, he played with Booga in major number 1. He played with Quanti. He's played with Larson. He seems to be playing with he might play with you soon, Vivid. Who knows? But that is what it's all about. I like this, though, because, of course, they're going back to what they know best. They won FNCS together. Why change things? Why split up? So now they're back together. They're playing good, and they're landing at Sanguine Suites. So we know that Booga and Threats qualified from there yesterday. If they do qualify today, could we see a little contestation in grand finals?
Man, I hope so. That's all I want. As much battling, as many off-spawn fights as we can see. That's what we're here for, is action. Now, crowd, I think you guys will be excited about this next duo. Mr. Savage and Vidil.
Monetization off.
For me and Video, I think it would mean the world if we managed to
Mr.
win the global
Savage.
championship. Since we called last chance major as well, so it would be like crazy comeback story, you know?
Yeah. So yeah, it would be actually crazy, man. Like I don't know. I get the trophy. I'm happy then. This is like,
yeah, the gold trophy.
Yeah, the trophy.
Gold trophy.
And then
do you like gold?
I like gold. Yeah. Then we get. I think I go vacation after. I feel like no. This is a hard.
I go vacation no matter what.
Big cheer for Mr. Savage there, wasn't it? Quite a loud one, and for good reason. Both of these guys have such great experience in the game, such a great fan base across the world as well, and a fantastic duo to highlight here because in major number 2, remember, they only just missed out on qualifying by a single place. There was so much hype about this duo going into it with the amount of skill, the amount of experience that both of them have. It didn't quite happen for them in that major. Major number 3 didn't go well either. So this is an important one for them because coming out of the last chance major, they had an incredible performance. So hopefully for them, they can continue that momentum.
Yeah, winning that last chance major on the European region. I actually checked into a little bit of a stat. You know, Mr. Savage, he's been around for a while. I was like, you know what? How many in-person events has he been to? 13, the most out of anybody competing this weekend. So if we're going to talk about experience, we have to mention Mr. Savage. And honestly, I just love this duo so much because, you know, throughout life, there's a lot of things that work on paper. And when we think about Mr. Savage and Vidil, Mr. Savage, very, very smart. Let's say, you know, he has the whole 200 IQ thing going on. Vidil, very, very good mechanically. And it just sounded like it would work. And I'm so happy that it has so far.
Well, you know what I'm excited about? It's an interview, because guess what? Frankie is standing by with Mr. Savage right now.
I am indeed, and there are so many fans in the arena here in Copenhagen that, of course, we had to talk to Mr. Savage. 13 LAN appearances to your name so far. Do you feel like the experience of playing on LAN has changed much in the years since you've been competing?
I mean, obviously, yeah, the game keeps changing all the time, but yeah, I'm just excited to be here.
And tell me about your relationship with Vidil. He also has, I believe, 7 LAN appearances to his name. So you have so much experience under your belts. Has he taught you anything about performing well on LAN?
Well, I mean, Vidil has been a great duo. We've played together for a while now. If he's taught me anything to do on LAN, I think I have more experience than him, but, you know, yeah, he's a great duo.
There's always learnings to be exchanged. I want to ask about this year. It seems like sometimes in game you've been splitting off solo apart from each other, and it hasn't always worked in your favor. Can I ask about why that's been the strategy?
Well, it's just like claiming space on the map, trying to get surge on different people. So, I mean, that's basically the play we're going for, but you know, it's risky. So sometimes it doesn't work out.
But the thing is, you don't like being contested. And if you are contested, you can get those Storm Surge tags early. Are you hoping to be contested today at Naughty Nets?
No, hopefully we're uncontested. I've been contested way too much. I'm done with it. So yeah, hopefully nobody lands on us.
Yeah, I think I remember you saying 10 grand finals you've been contested at. If someone does drop near you today, would you consider swapping the spot?
No, we're landing Naughty Nets no matter what.
And what happens if someone comes to contest you off spawn?
I mean, do I even need to say anything?
I think you need to look down that camera and give them a warning.
Hey, Anon, sons, you better not be coming. That's all I'm saying.
There you go. You heard it from the man himself. Don't come his way.
Oh
Transitions.
man, crowd.
You know,
I mean,
chat,
Mr.
there's
Savage
like
can
3
hear
types
you
of
guys
editing.
From up here, make some noise.
This is
for
like
him.
live editing right now. There is an editor sitting right here with switches on his
That
board.
is right.
So
We
he
will
will
be
press
seeing
like
more
one button,
players,
like
and of
they're like
course,
how
more
he'll know
Mr.
how many
Savage
cameras
as
are
the day
alive right
goes
now,
on.
and he will know
Now, of course,
which
as we're kind of talking about
button
today,
is
don't forget
which
tomorrow's
camera.
Grand Finals.
This
I
guy's
have
doing
two
floss
very
and
special friends coming by tomorrow for the halftime show, so
he's
you
doing
might wanna
gritty.
check out on that. Let's talk about the format.
The kid is
What does
doing
this look like?
gritty.
So, in case you missed out yesterday, we watched the upper bracket play. Today we will watch the lower bracket. From today, the top 25 will move on to tomorrow's grand finals. Again, pressure is on. For some of the duos, they're already coming in saying, okay, we didn't make top 25 yesterday. We have to go into tomorrow. Players in the lower bracket are thinking, we've now watched you play. So when you come to our turf, we have advantage. Do you agree? Disagree?
Yeah, I mean, listen, there's a lot of things to kind of consider. Obviously, all of the gameplay that happened in the upper bracket, it's all out there, right? Can be VOD reviewed in any sense. So a little bit of an advantage there. Anybody coming from the last chance major, we haven't
Now
really
the
seen
camera will
anything on
change
stage yet.
again.
But honestly,
The
one thing that I
editor,
learned
live
from
editor,
yesterday
just press
is
the
that since we are
button. The
playing 5 matches
transitions,
and 5 matches
all that
only,
thing is on the editor.
it
There's
needs
a
to come down
fucking
to the
live
wire, right?
editor.
We saw many teams
He will
actually
do
jump
that,
up
and
into
the,
the top 25
in real
just because of
life,
their
he'll
performance
do
in
it
the
like
last
right
game.
there.
Yeah,
There'll be like
100%.
few
We've
seconds
seen that.
delay
We
when
also
he's
saw
doing
how
and
big
we
of an
watching
impact
it.
these mid-match objective points had. We
It
saw
feels
that
like
make
we
a
are like
massive
watching it right now.
difference
This
today.
thing
And why not take a little
is
look at
all
the format
like
as we
live
do that
editor
for
is
first
doing
place.
right now.
65 points for the victory.
I'm gonna get some water.
That's
I'll be right
right.
back.
4 points for each elimination, and you'll get something for hitting that top 25. But I love that you call out the mid-match objectives. Yesterday was a bit of a weird one, right? A lot of these players didn't really play for the mid-match objective. I mean, yesterday we saw a solo player claim Rift Island, just completely uncontested. Why do you guys feel like this isn't prioritized more? Is it maybe just more of a grand finals thing?
I mean, yeah, throughout the majors, right, we saw a lot of teams actually being willing to contest for it, but it seems like now there's just a lot of respect given. Maybe the strategies haven't really been built around Rift Island because they don't want to go for something that is as risky. So usually whoever's the first one up there, they just get it.
It just comes down to experience, I think. It just comes down to experience on that island. You don't want to be trying to do things new. You don't want to think, oh, that's an island. That's worth 15 points. Should we try it? Should we give it a go? It's not worth trying to do that right now. I mean, we saw it yesterday in game 1. Malibuka and Thomas HD went for it straight away. There was no hesitation whatsoever. So for this day, I'm expecting a little bit more hesitation because a lot more is on the line. They don't have another day to fall back on. It's now or never. So maybe we'll see less contestation online. We'll have to wait.
I'm so curious myself. Of course, we have players and they are excited. So let's go ahead and meet a couple of them. Check this out.
The kids are doing floss.
Qualifying through last chance major really we put off all the pressure off our shoulders and we were really happy. Yeah, I actually started crying right after we qualified because I was so happy.
We qualified through last chance because he solo clutched a big game where we had absolutely nothing, and we kept it consistent from then on.
Leading up to the last chance major, I wasn't that nervous.
وكنا موافقين بزيادة إن راح نتأهل لأن احنا من أفضل الأسباب.
This is the Middle East team chat.
Qualifying through the last chance major was definitely a sigh of relief. All year round, we were kind of close on the edge of it, and finally winning the last chance was a great feeling.
I was in my seat, like shaking. I'll be honest. Like I was like, all right, like this is actually about to be over if like he gets eliminated right now. And you know, my duo, 6 FNCS wins.
Well, solo clutch.
Little solo clutch, brought it home. You know, the coach could get all mad, but at the end of the day, we qualified. We went to got some cookies, and he fed me the cookies. I fed him the cookies, and yeah, that's about it.
I think the advantages of being on day 2 definitely would be watching the games
and seeing how they play, seeing how the lobbies would be, you know, and trying to like plan out the day before after watching the games.
E ver o primeiro dia, como vai ser o primeiro dia, a gente consegue ver como os players vão estar jogando, como que vai ser o meta, como que eles vão estar se posicionando, e a gente já vai entrar com uma visão pouco de como vai ser o campeonato no segundo dia.
I think a lot of people in the lower bracket can do a really good job. People like Clicks and Epic will definitely have a chance of winning the whole thing.
We're definitely in it to win. I mean,
I didn't fly 12 hours to 10-hour layover, another 12-hour flight to not win, you know?
People have never seen us, even if we aren't top, people have always called us either lucky or just a one-time wonder, anything else. But I just know we are basically better than any of them, so that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, this is like the biggest tournament, so it would be the peak of my career if I could take this one home.
Coming from the lower bracket, people might underestimate us. Anything can happen, and I'm planning to win.
You saw him there. Clicks, of course, as many of us are fans of. Let's talk about what it looks like for him over in Mega City, going up against Jamon, who played yesterday, but was in the lower half, the bottom 25. How can we expect this matchup to go?
It's going to be very exciting, right? We have two teams that are used to landing here. Of course, Clicks and Epic Whale have made it their home since coming together. We've seen this duo have a little bit of ups and downs in the cash cups when it comes to being contested or spawn. They haven't actually been performing too great, but sometimes when they make it out of there, they're actually able to find so many Storm Surge tags to make it to that end game well. Whereas Jamon and Yuma, yesterday, they had a very, very interesting strategy. They decided to land there uncontested on
lower
the
bracket.
northwest side. They didn't
So
take
Clicks
very long
has
there,
to
though. They
qualify
didn't spend very long there at all.
from
They're
lower
actually rotating
bracket.
out
Tomorrow
straight
is the
into center
final
of the map
share.
and trying to find Storm Surge
So
tags that
this,
go along. So I'm excited to see what they do today.
from
Yeah, I
this
love the fact that you
teams,
kind of bring
like
up that
top
point, because in
25
order
teams
for
will
that strategy
qual
to go
and
right,
they
you have
will
to be
play
uncontested,
tomorrow.
right? So I love the fact that you're bringing that up, but also Clicks and Epic Whale, also in major number 3 and the last chance major, they were used to being uncontested as well.
Yeah.
So I feel like the most recent experience for them also kind of involves that sort of scenario. So I feel like both of these duos are kind of going to be thrown off their balance a little bit when it comes to this, you know, fight at Mega City.
Yeah, two duos that are used to being contested. It's going to be great to see. And from Yuma and Jamon's perspective, I want to see a little bit more confidence from them. They were getting really, really good Storm Surge damage yesterday. 800 above, 5th zone, around that sort of stage. They were staying on the edge. In that particular situation, I want to see them getting more towards the center.
see the
being
camera
a bit more
change?
risky where they're positioning.
That's
because
live
so
editing
far,
here,
although their
live
rotation's a little
editing.
bit
Only
uncharacteristic for a lot of teams that
professionals,
rotate around
experienced
there, it
people
seems
will
like it's
get
worked
the
out very
job.
well, so why not go the full way?
Well, guess what? Frankie is standing by with an interview with Jamon. So why don't we hear from him himself? Frankie, what you got?
I have got Jamon, and also I've got Marinus, who's going to be translating for us, because Jamon is from the Asian region, or more specifically from Japan, where all of our Asian duos have actually come to us from. First of all, thank you for joining me, Jamon. I would love you to tell us a bit about the playstyle from the Asian region.
日本代表のプレイスタイルってどんな感じですか？日本代表安定した立ち回りが一番大きいです。It's a very stable region.
And so you're very balanced, and that's good to hear. It's your first international LAN. How are you finding your playstyle match against the other regions?
今回はその初めてのオフライン大会で、その他のリージョンの選手と比べてどうなると思いますか？
思いますか? Why is it taking so much?
プレイスタイル的に。
やっぱでも他の地域一発でかいのが大きいので、それをしたいです。
We'd like to kind of just get a lot of points in one go.
Yeah. And so, how about the games today? So you will be playing for a spot in tomorrow's Championship Sunday for the trophy. How will you change what you're doing today to make sure you qualify?
進出するために昨日と比べて今日どう変えますかプレイスタイルを。
Joey, welcome to stream from Kick. I'm fine. How are you,
We've
boy?
watched through a lot of replays, and so we've kind of used that and we will
Hey,
kind of use
haven't
that to
said
change our
that
playstyle today.
anything.
Well, Marinus, thank you so much for talking to me. And Arigato, good luck. I can't wait to see how Yuma and Jamin do as they take to the battle bus later today.
8 minutes left set
Thank
for
you
the
so
first
much,
game.
Frankie. Jamin focused, right? Playing after yesterday, he knows what they have to do here today. They're aiming. Their
I'm gonna
target,
play God of War,
top
chat.
25. Now, as we kind of continue, there's a couple more Ospawn fights we wanted
Bro,
to highlight here.
that why
Chaos
dude
versus
dude
Datus.
is
Now,
doing
Datus, same
flaws
situation
behind the
yesterday,
screen.
but found himself in the bottom 25. What can we expect about from this head-to-head?
Yeah, over at Frenzy Fields, it's a very similar situation.
So
to the one that
Japanese
we
people
just
do
checked
play
out, right?
Fortnite,
One
that's
team
crazy.
coming from yesterday, one team just coming in very fresh from the lower
The
bracket,
live
that
editor
last
chat,
chance
boom,
major
boom,
in Pam's
boom.
doing Fetch. And I'm going to be excited to see how this one actually plays out, because if we look at how Datus and Stain performed yesterday as it pertains to the all-spawn situation, game number 1, they won against Cammy and Seti, right? And that was actually the only game where they actually made it into the end game and got any amount of points. After that, we saw in game number 5, they tried to switch it up as well, in which they tried to split the drop, but that didn't necessarily work out either.
Yeah, it's really, really difficult to split Frenzy Feels like that. I think it is just going to be a full-out 50-50. We've seen Pamster, in fact, winning that a lot of times and putting a lot of practice into that drop spot. The only issue that they have so far is the third parties that could be rotating on over. It's a very, very 50-50 drop spot. Even Pamster, in fact, they've tried landing in different areas in previous seasons, previous Cash Cups and weekly finals, and I think it was North Slappy that they were landing. It just didn't work out for them. So I do not see them giving this landing spot up because they know it so well.
Yeah, 100%. Listen, not to mention as well, Hamstone Fatch, also a returning duo from Invitational. They played together in every single major, and we've actually heard it, right? They had to suffer through an injury throughout the year, which, you know, they lost some practice throughout some of the majors. All in all, though, I'm excited to see them perform today.
Yeah, they qualified to the last chance major. This could be their moment, right? They just need that top 25. Guess what? Frankie is standing by with them now to get their thoughts. Frankie, over to you.
Thank you very much, Zeke. I was so excited when I heard that these guys had qualified for the Global Championship. I know, Fats, that you were not happy with your final result at the Invitational. So how does it feel to be getting to compete again here in Copenhagen?
It's nice to have another chance now to prove ourselves again, and like we got to qualify today, being contested probably again, and we've been con the whole chapter, so we're pretty confident on our abilities off spawn, and then we just gotta do what we know how to do, and like we got this. Like,
are you expecting to be contested at Frenzy Fields today?
Yeah, we are, but I think we're very ready for them to contest us, so we're not really scared or anything.
How do you practice for being contested off spawn?
I think it's just by running a couple of 2v2s at Frenzy. We did that last night, so I don't think we're gonna have a problem today.
The two of you have been playing together for nearly 2 years, which is actually so rare in the Fortnite competitive scene. What is it that's kept you together?
I mean, we both speak the same language, and like we like each other, we play well with each other, and now like we're at some point being played together for like 2 years that we can like play with no comms and we'd be okay for like good part of the game. Of course, like at some point you gotta give information to your teammate because games are different every time. But yeah, we've just been playing together for so long, and it's weird to do a change now.
That sounds like we're Quebecois and there's not many of us, so we have to stick together. But I know that there's genuine love between you two as teammates. Can you tell me, Pamstu, about what it was like when Fatch did start to get his wrist injury at the end of last year, because he had to take a month out, but you decided to wait for him?
Yeah, Fatch had a wrist injury like around December. When he told me about it, I was kind of like upset, but I just knew that Fatch would, when he will come back, he will always be good. So I wasn't really stressed or anything, and I just waited for him patiently.
And now here you are in Denmark, and I know that you would like to say something to the fans watching around the world. And there are some French fans in the audience, maybe you could win them over. And I know you'd both like to speak, so if you'd like to take the middle spot, I'm gonna let the two of you speak to your fans.
Let's go les Québécois et les Français, on va gagner pour vous. On va essayer de mieux vous représenter au Québec, puis envoyez-nous de la force, puis les Français aussi, si vous pouvez nous aider un petit peu à passer aujourd'hui, ça pourrait aider.
Subtitle, please.
I think you might have won the French fans over as well as the ones watching you at home in Canada. Thank you so much for talking to me. I do believe our friend Levin2K right now is in the Creator Lounge, so let's see who he's got.
Thank you very much, Frankie. Yes, we are in the Creator Lounge, and I'm here with Squatting Dog, but I can't... he is.
He's a map creator, chat.
Squatting Dog, such a funny fella, such a funny fella. It's actually your birthday, right?
It is my birthday, in fact, yes.
How are you celebrating your birthday?
Hopefully with Mama Benji Fishy and Kanata, because we're all sharing it.
Oh, wow. Wow. Lots of birthdays today. Well, hope you're having a wonderful birthday. A great place to be on your birthday.
Just kind of
Tell me, how's it been so far? How are you finding the atmosphere here in the arena? All the fans? You met any crazy fans so far?
So many crazy fans. Everyone out here is fantastic. All of you. So fun to be around. The screen is massive. And like, I think this is going to be an event that we will all cherish for a very long time coming. So if you are here, we're so stoked you're here. This is a blast.
It has been really, really fun in there. I have to ask you though, is there anyone in particular you're supporting? Anyone you got your eyes looking out for? Of course, today is the lower bracket day, right? It's a lot more on the line. You know, some teams are going home after today. How are you feeling about that? Who are you supporting?
There's a lot of pressure on the players. I think I'm looking for Kanata up there. Fan favorite of mine. And then I think when I talk to a lot of people out there in the crowd, they're saying Clicks, you know, and I think that's a common answer as well. So we hope the best for him as well, yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Clicks is the guy that everybody wants to see well. I have to ask you though, right? You know, people want me to ask this, so, you know, this is coming like, it's a very important question right now. Sure. How do you think you'd fare in a competition like this one?
Like this one?
Yeah.
Hello there, how are you doing? I noticed that your streaming is going really well and your content is both entertaining and cool. I want to offer some free tips since I have to grow on this for the platform. This is your, if you're interested, feel free to message me on Discord. We can discuss it.
But it's good to break
in
things
more
up
details,
with a
my
nice
username is TommyT122.
Yeah, I mean, you put those two together, you're bound to get a laugh, 100%. That's why we love them.
I will message you in Discord. Thanks for the free tips and hints. Hopefully you don't charge me because I can't pay anybody. I live in India. It's gonna be really costly. If you you ask me for $1, it's gonna be 80 rupees here. So I'll really thank you for free tips. I'll definitely message you on Discord.
Phenomenal. Just to even start the show, the fans all over are erupting, and honestly, I expect the Royal Arena to open up at some point because they are going to blow the roof off this place.
Yeah, and to be completely fair as well.
We're gonna watch one game, chat. We're gonna watch one game, then we'll start playing God of War.
These guys that are competing here today,
Not a big fan of,
the lower bracket matches, but these are still some top competitors.
Yeah, and I don't think anyone player has kind of an upper hand here today, because if we seen yesterday, I think there's a couple players that we're seeing today that everybody would have predicted to be at the top of that leaderboard, taking a break on to Sunday, and that's one thing everybody has to get through their mind. Nothing is guaranteed, everything is earned.
And just like that though, you have to keep in mind, everything has been building for this moment. These players have been waiting for their opportunity to find their seat on the battle bus for Global Championship Sunday. So we've got the stage set and ready to go.
Right, starting. Oh, the opening ceremony. Woo! Breakthrough. The fight. These animations always go crazy, dude. Yesterday's one was so good. And they do it in 3D, massive screen. This one yesterday also I saw this actually. How do they come up with this idea actually? So just put the video on the screen. You don't need to rotate the camera with that too. You don't need that. The FNCS trophy, baby! FNCS Global Championships 2023. Fortnite Global Championship. Frank is walking through.
just 25 duos can make tomorrow's grand final. We
Mr.
have
Savage is sitting in
so
front.
many players
Clicks and
nervously
Epipwell
lining
and
up
Mr. Savage are
behind
sitting
that
side to
stage
side, chat.
ready to meet
Mr.
their
Savage right
fate.
here,
In
Clicks is right here.
Copenhagen, I think we should lend them your voices right now. Are you ready to meet your players? I said Copenhagen. Are you ready to meet your players? Let's bring them on.
Bring them up. He's gonna be the first guy.
It's not about how hard you fall. It's about how you pick yourself back up. And these guys plan to do just that today. They want to continue their dream. They want to continue that journey to the Global Championship Final.
What happened yesterday doesn't matter. This is a new lobby with new competition. And if there's any takeaways from their day one, it's that all it takes is one good game to break through.
And this is what they plan to do. Take a couple of those moments from yesterday, the experience, everything that they have learned, and put on a show for the Royal Arena to keep it all going.
Second chances do not come often. Everyone wants today to be the start of something great, and it all begins with this competition.
And this is it. Lower bracket. Everybody's ready to take their seats. They're ready to start to play the game. You hear the chants of the crowd going loud. They're ready to make some noise.
So take it all in. Enjoy the walk down. You've taken your seats one time before already, but this time, you don't want to make it your last.
You can feel it. You can feel it in the air. The tension
Did they call
is
it
real.
Savage?
Yesterday, those players were a lot more animated. Today, the focus is next level. We saw them there for a moment. Kanata and Agers, a duo that if you had said they're going into the lower bracket, I would have said, nice, that's a funny joke. But here they find themselves.
Kanata and Agers, your Chapter 4, Season 3, Major 3 champions, coming straight out of NA, representing. Honestly, yesterday was a little bit rough for them. They were contested by the greats, Thomas and Malabuka, but today, it's a different story.
Bro,
They're
look
going to
at
be
that big mouse
uncontested.
pad. I
And if
need
there's
that
anything
mouse pad.
that I know about Kanata, it's that when he is uncontested every single game, he's going to find the damage needed for Storm Surge and find every single one of those end games.
Of course, and I mean, as you saw them on screen there for a moment, the French fans, we got a duo for you. It's Podesai, it's Snazy finding themselves here in the lower bracket, but the fight's not done. That's
Oh my
right. Make some more noise. Mini Miner, what can they do?
Yeah.
What can they do? What can they change to make it happen today?
Yesterday wasn't great for them. It wasn't a great day. But they can come back. They can definitely come back. They couldn't quite make it to endgame yesterday. Such a little bit of a problem for them. And we're talking about a duo in Snazy who has LAN experience. He was at the World Cup. I think they're going to need those fans today. I think they're going to need them on top form. And it looks like so far they're definitely doing that.
For sure. Now, of course, we've seen these duos yesterday, but there's 25 from the last chance major we have not met yet. So let's go ahead and meet half of them right now.
Our first group of our last chance major qualifier teams. And let me tell you, they hope that is not the last time that you see them here this weekend. They're looking to put everything they've learned throughout the year to the test here against some players that already have the
There goes
experience on
Mr.
the stage.
Savage.
Well, just because it's their first time on stage does not mean it's their first time competing. They are familiar with what it takes to find themselves the victory royales that matter most so they can keep their ticket punch for the global championship.
And with their backs up against the wall, they realize the situation that they're in. It is go big or go home. And let me tell you, with a long flight for some of these guys, they don't plan on making that come to fruition. This is just one group of so many superstars you're gonna see this entire weekend.
A high-profile duo, Janice and Reason, will finally get to take the stage. Now, Mini Miner, what can we expect from this duo from EU?
We can expect excitement, right? We have Janice, the big brain IGL, FNCS winning pedigree across different seasons. Reason, considered one of the best fighters in EU still. And I'm surprised it's taken them to the last chance major to qualify for today. I mean, after day number 1 of Major 1 of Grand
Bro,
Finals,
how
were
will
in
they
first
able to
place. They
hear
had an
when they
incredible
put those
performance,
earphones
but ended up
and the
coming third
headphones?
in that major, so just missing out on a spot. They had a little bit of contestation issues in the last chance major as well, so they just about battled their way through, but I'm glad they are here because they can put on a show.
Absolutely, and a duo from NA, Scented, Polarize. Now, of course, we know Scented has kind of shuffled around a couple times, but now paired up with Polarize. For maybe fans that aren't familiar with them, that are watching the Globals for the first time, David, what can you tell us about this duo?
I mean, Scented is going to be the brains of this duo, throwing it back to Invitational, where we saw him alongside Cole.
Look at the mouse pad,
the
it's
search
huge.
for a new duo began,
Yo,
and honestly,
Sharon.
didn't really find his feet until it was
You gotta complete your challenges, bro. I have completed my challenges.
And then, of course, the last chance major is where they clutched up. If it's anything that I know about Scented, he's going to be looking towards the low ground. He loves being down there, especially when he was alongside Cole. It looked like they just ran through anybody that was in their way. I'm expecting to see more of that today.
You know what I'm expecting to see? The last
I'm
half of the
coming
duos
now.
from the
I will
last
not play
chance
Fortnite.
major. Arena.
I will not to play Fortnite.
Last but certainly not least, our final group of players taking the stage, qualifying to the last chance major. They felt this pressure before, and like Levin said, it either bursts pipes or makes diamonds, and they're trying to shine bright this weekend.
These contenders have already proven that they know how to prevail through a last chance situation, and today's gonna be no different. The Global Championship Battle Bus is leaving with or without you. It's time to see which 25 teams will claim their
I want to
seats.
see one game they play, then I'll play God of War.
This weekend, only 50
I have no
teams
editing
will be
job
able to
chat.
make it there.
I
We
have
saw half of them
I have a video ready for
qualify
Monday.
yesterday. Today,
So
we will
I'll
secure
play
our
until 12.
final entrance onto that battle bus. Who do you want to
good
see
dispatch.
take it all?
Jacob PR, I need to give you a job as just my hype man. I just need you to follow me around and hype up everything that I do. But
I'll get my
man,
dinner.
oh
I'll be
man,
right back,
now we
chat.
have
Keep
the
watching.
full lobby
The game
of
is gonna begin now.
players. Now, we wanted to highlight one in particular here for you. It's Kirby and it's Wiccassy. Now, originally, they were part of 2 separate duos, but their duo mates couldn't make it. So now they've been allowed to come together and form one duo for the Global Championship.
This is a really interesting storyline. Kirby and Wixie, of course, coming from different regions, a little bit of a language barrier potentially there, so they're going to have to sort of use the in-game tools to communicate, landing it to the north side of the map, just to the west of Sanguine Suites. Really interesting drop spot. I think they might have a few issues with Storm Surge, with teams actually using that massive mountain that's just outside of that drop to take advantage of them, but anything can happen. This is why I wanted to talk about this year, because literally anything can happen. We've never seen them play together before, so literally, who knows what's going to happen?
That's a little bit of an X factor, right? You never know what could happen, and Fortnite loves to do this thing where when you don't know what could happen, that's when the craziest things happen. A last duo here, FKS and Adapter. What do you want to talk about this duo, Vid?
Listen, I mean, I love where they are dropping. Kenjutsu crossing, of course, we saw Queasy and Eveno do very, very well from this drop spot yesterday, right? Kind of taking the reins over from them. And honestly, I was looking towards it because I was like, hey, I think they can do very good from this drop spot. But of course, it's the lower bracket, it's Fortnite, it's the Global Championship. We love to always mix up a little bit of drama in there. And I was checking out socials a little bit earlier on this morning, and it looks like Suns and Anon might be switching over to contest this duo. So my eyes are going to be towards that fight as we jump in to these first couple of games.
That is crazy. And if I remember correctly, these guys were at Invitational, right? So they already have some LAN experience. Do you feel like that could play a factor coming in today?
Yeah, I mean, we have to talk about it, right? Any of the duos that have experience, especially the ones that have been, you know, together when it comes to an international event or just playing in person alone. And then, of course, you know, some of these duos, one half of them kind of have that experience as well. So I'll be excited to see, you know, if they can kind of take the reins and make sure that they stay cool, calm, and collected under the pressure.
Yeah, and I like that you mentioned they're now contested, because that just shows what the lower bracket can do. Anything can happen. These guys would have been preparing to be uncontested. Now they are contested by Suns and Anon. I mean, that's going to throw a huge spanner in the works, and that is crazy, because they would have been preparing, yes, we're going to rotate here to get our surge, go and landing us. We'll be chilling. We'll be enjoying ourselves. Next thing you know, 2 Australians. They're flying in. And things are all going out the window. All the plans are like, hang on a sec, what's happening here? So this is why we talk about adaptability so much. Not only in the whole game, the whole meta, the whole season, per day in this format. That's when you need to be adaptable as well.
And I wanted to kind of bring it back to full circle. Something we talked about originally was it's only 5 games. We're used to kind of seeing either 6 games one day or a total of 12, right? Spread across. Only 5 games, though it's one less. It sounds like, it's just one less game. It's actually that much harder.
Yeah, I mean, it's extremely tough. And one thing that I want to talk about, right, when it comes to the mentality that the players must be thinking about to qualify to the global championship, right, for these upper bracket teams, you pretty much had to place bare minimum top 10, right? And that's EU. That was a very, very large region. But for a lot of the smaller regions, it was a lot tighter for that, right? So they're used to kind of like winning or placing very, very high. Yesterday, they had to get bottom 25, right? So surely that's kind of affecting the mental a little bit. But then those last chance major teams, they're used to clutching up. I mean, they made it all the way to the last event of the year, right? The last one to actually make it to the global championships, they clutched up. Today is a clutch situation.
Yeah, and one team that are synonymous with clutch, Steno and Lucy.
Actually,
I was
I got
speaking to
my
a few
dinner.
people earlier, a few people were around me. I was like, who do you think is going to win today? I think they were Danish. They said Steno and Lucy. And they're Danish as well, of course. This is a fantastic. I'm excited to see how this year. Yeah, give it a round of applause.
Wow.
Give it a cheer. Why not? Yeah, give it. Because, I mean, these guys are fantastic. I really love watching them play. They just seem to know how each other plays so well. They vibe off each other so well as well. And, of course, they have LAN experience as well. They did so great at Gamers Day. I think it was last year they did so great. So I'm excited to see if they can continue and bring that LAN experience, that chemistry that they have in a LAN environment to this event. Because, I mean, they have the fans for it.
Yeah, for sure. So let's say, we know we have these 5 games. Do we just send everything, right? At this point, we've got to make top 25. You could argue maybe just try and do something and kind of keep any kind of strategy secret and just hope that you can kind of save that for tomorrow. With only 5 games, though. Is that enough wiggle room, man? I feel like it's just not. You just got to go full send now.
Nah, I mean, if you're holding back now, I think you're trolling a little bit, honestly, right?
Right.
I mean, full send for sure. And that's the thing, though, about Fortnite. And I love the fact that you're talking about strategy because I feel like we have 2 major different play styles, right? People who like to play a little bit more passive, and then we have those aggressive duos, ones that are looking for those one pop-off games with 10+ eliminations. I'll be excited to see which duos kind of pull out each one of those strategies.
Yeah, of course. I think you have to just use the strategies that you practice for the first couple of games. If things go wrong and you have to pull out the grand final strategy, then do it. Because if you don't do it now, you might not even make it to the grand final. So there's no point in hiding them away. We saw some great strats yesterday from Zagu and Pepper with using the shield mushrooms to get some extra surge. Some great ideas from these teams that we haven't seen on other regions, and that's what this is all about. Who's going to pull what out of the hat?
I love that too. I mean, social media yesterday and even today was just like, what is their strategy? Yes, that's what we want to see. We want to see what they're thinking, what they're cooking, and then come out tomorrow. And that could be like the difference maker, them winning and becoming global champions. That would just be wild. Another duel, we cannot not talk about them. It's King, it's Phaser. They did not make the top 25, but yesterday, King hit just the most disgusting snipe shots. The double back-to-back to the dome to secure Surge as well. What can they do here?
I mean, that's just skill. Seriously, there's no like coach, there's no VOD revealing that'll allow you to hit those shots. So, obviously the skill is on this duo. It's just all about clutching up, right? Finding the cohesion. And I think today they're actually switching up their drop slots. So I'll be excited to see if it ends up working out for them in that regard.
Yeah, they're sort of switching up the way that they drop all the way down there at the Relentless Retreat. We saw them sort of contesting a team there yesterday. It was Cal Gamer and 7man. They're both still going there, but they're doing it in a different sort of way. I'm interested to see how that Osborne goes. I think for both teams, it didn't really work out. They were both sort of stuck in no man's land. What's going on? Are we going to try and fight? Are we going to try and disengage? I didn't even know what was going on there, so maybe they're going to try and be a little more structured today. They're going to either fight or they're going to disengage. I think it's going to be the latter because the stakes are that much higher.
You saw him on screen there for a moment. Kanata, Agers. Oh, let's bring it back, okay? Kanata, Agers going up against Thomas HG yesterday. It felt pretty one-sided, right? They had a couple games off spawn. Are they contested today?
Nope. And honestly,
they qual.
Yeah, well, that's what I would say. That's what I predict, right? But Kanata, he had the socials. He was like, yeah, we only made it off spawn 2 games. And both of those games headshots.
Yeah.
Headshot snipes actually were the ones that actually ended up closing out their games for them in both of those scenarios. So maybe there's something they have to switch up a little bit there, maybe a little bit of an adjustment. Maybe they're not used to dealing with those snipers, but I'm sure they can do it.
I mean, the biggest problem for this team throughout this whole year was Storm Surge coming out of that racetrack spot. And they were uncontested in Major number 3 Grand Finals. They fixed their Storm Surge problems, and Vivid, would you like to remind me what happened in Major 3 Grand Finals on NA?
Oh, they won.
Oh, they won, that's right. So hopefully today, if they can find that same mentality, that same way of playing, they'll do all right.
Well, I'm getting word. It is that time. We are about to kick off the lower bracket of Global Championship Day number 2. So casters, take us in.
Now is the moment you have all been waiting for. Game 1 of the lower bracket is ready to get underway. And Taco, if I had a seat here, I would be on the edge of my seat ready to call this action.
You can feel the nerves that have just been kicking the entire time. Everyone here is just wide awake. And the battle bus is as well, because we're already heading into game number 1.
This is it. This is the start of a journey for some, the continued journey for others. We've already seen some drop spots being switched up. Other players are sticking straight to the plan, but we're going ahead and looking at some of these contested battles right out of the game. Reason and Janice going up against Curb and Whiskey a little bit, but it looks like they're actually going to split off. They don't want to go ahead and hold on to one spot, and as soon as they realize it's safe, they go back to the game plan.
Up at the far north side, Giannis immediately heading for this crude harbor drop. It seems as though Giannis and Reason, maybe with the intentions of not trying to eat early surge damage, but as we can tell, the 50-50s, they have begun. Teams that got the better drops already letting their opponents know. Chubbs with an early 2-piece eliminations to start the game.
Yeah, this is his continued journey from yesterday. He fell below that top 25 threshold, looking to make up for it here today. Pamstu and Fatch, on the other hand, they thought they were going to have a huge contested battle. We saw it yesterday, but it doesn't look like Stains and Data are going to go ahead and contest them, or at least not right out of the gates.
Stain and Data is maybe taking a moment to reconsider things given how the circumstances went up against Seti and Cammy yesterday, but here at Kenjutsu Crossing, Adapter, KS, trying to be careful. They know that they've got pressure looming elsewhere inside of this POI. It's going to be Suns and Anon, who actually seemingly switched up. Initially, were appearing as though Suns and Anon were going to head towards Naughty Nets, but maybe because of Vidil and Savage's presence, thought otherwise.
Yeah, they had it uncontested yesterday. Did not work out for them. So I feel like they're just confident. They're ready to take whatever challenge is going to be before them. They want a little bit more loot, a clear path towards the middle of the zone, even though this time it's on the corner. And right now they're trying to go for the flag, and third-party shots already interrupting this off-spawn battle. That's going to force Adapter back, and he might have to go ahead and loot. He only has one combat SMG and not much to work with. But while they giving him time, that's FKS. They're trying to put the pressure on so that way his teammate can get a better loadout.
But at the same time, they're just letting the capture point go for free. And in fact, it seems as though there is some danger hanging on over by Naughty Nets. Saw a nice collection elimination there from Steno onto Mr. Savage. That could definitely play some spoiler effects for game 1.
But if Vidil finds himself alive somehow, some way, you heard all the nice things Mr. Savage said about him, but make some noise. Clicks and Epic Well contested over towards Mega City, but I feel like that's no different. All season long, they've been contested about 2 or 3 other teams, but there's so much space to work with. There's so much loot to share. As long as they don't get caught off guard, it's business as usual.
But at the same time, there is so much traffic inside of Mega City, and as far as the vault is concerned, there's definitely something worth fighting over. You have to expect that regardless of where that high card spawn is at, people are going to be looking to make sure to take out whoever actually secures that vault key card.
Oh, wow. Actually, they weren't necessarily contested. They were taken out on their drop. You saw Vidil go ahead and get that reboot card, trying to give his teammate a second chance at life. Oak is here, ready to put some respect on his name, already getting 1 elimination. He's looking for another, but first, he has a stop to make. Let's clean up this loot. Let's try to get as jam-packed as possible. You see the fallen teammate, Deguro, is going to be right above him. He knows no matter what, as he continues his journey, he's going to have to try to get that reboot card because doing this alone is not something anybody wants to face.
But at the same time, that siphon there for Okis definitely gave him a nice little bit to work with in comparison to Dieta, who doesn't have shields. If Okis wants to pressure this, he's definitely more than capable of doing so, but it seems as though his mentality right now is just to stay on the move. Being in this sort of solo situation, deep in the jungle biome here at Rumble Ruins, especially in this lower elevation territory, he might be able to sneak up on some other teams.
Yeah, I like the way you mentioned Surge as one of the first things, because yesterday, if it's shown us anything, Surge is not the easiest thing to come by in a lobby like this. And uncontested this time around, Canal and Agers getting a chance to fight off spawn, and immediately they go to what they know works from the past, trying to get Surge underneath their own belt, so that way they don't have to worry about it too much later in the game. But Vico and Pink, another team that has experience from day one, contested by Acorn and Cold. This time around, they're ready to take their fights to their opponent. And on the other side of things, it is going to be Bully and Shadow.
But look at this height battle as well between Pink and Bully, both of them trying to provide cover fire for their fraggers down below. As far as Vico and Shadow are concerned, a little bit of a pause here, not directly trying to challenge. Seems as though Vico is trying to look for a regroup circumstance, but again, you have to keep some form of a barrier between yourself and another team. Bully just trying to do what he can as far as making sure that he's able to suppress Pink in the process, but they're not trying to give up any sort of resources for free here.
Yeah, and you can kind of already see in the mini-map just a little bit. You've seen it here. Bully and Shadow, they had no intention on trying to take that engage. They split up to try to get even more Surge early on in the game before the zone does get too small. Snazy and Podesai probably have the fan favorites on their side in the stadium. I hear them loud and proud already, and they're trying to go ahead and use that energy to fuel them here today. A little bit of a misstep on day one, but they're picking themselves up, dusting themselves off, and ready to put on a show.
Just because you stumble doesn't mean you fall, and it's got to be such an invigorating feeling knowing that you have so many fans in the venue just cheering for you every step of the way. It's not even like these guys are getting a piece of the action right yet. They're just moving, and you've got the French fans cheering for them. It's just awesome to see that kind of display.
One of the best controller players in the lobby. Polarized, teamed up with Scented over on the other side. They're taking a split that in day one belonged to another team. It's probably part of their strategy. Use this to try to qualify. We'll figure it out later, because that's the biggest things. At this stage in the game, there's no reason to save all your secrets for that championship Sunday, because you have to be able to make it there. Mini Miner said it himself to open up the show, because what good are those strategies? What good are those tricks underneath your sleeves if you're not able to use them in the biggest moments possible?
Trouble now. Not for Podesai just yet, kind of lurking around this bush. He knows that he's got a couple contenders down beneath him, and as for Shalom and MK Papa, they want to take their time. I mean, kind of tough to try and fight that uphill battle, quite literally. So instead, just continue to wait things out, wait for a better opportunity to look for a rotation out. It can be difficult as well when you're playing right here on the edge side of where these zone pulls are happening, because again, for Podesai, it seems as though the intent is just to prioritize positioning.
One team that changed their positioning overall to another, King, Phaser. You can already see they're over towards Shattered Slab. Zone is pulling all the way towards the eastern side of the map. They have a long journey to go, and you can even see it at the edge of Mega City here on Pink and Vico. So they have even more rotations to go later on in the game. But for now, it's Batman, Booga, and Rapid who beat him to the punch. The top of the hill, just west of Mega City. And they immediately got out of Mega City, because that's one of the things we talked about to start the show, is how contested it actually is. They could easily take a building on top, but they're taking a little bit of the safer route, or what they thought would be, because right now Pink and Vico are slowly but surely looking like they're going to try and sneak up and see if they have any opportunity to take over. But as you can see in the mini-map, they're going to choose to go the other way. It's not something they want to battle this early on in the game.
You can already see some shots, though, coming from a little bit of a distance here. Rapid just trying to be wary of the surroundings, and it makes perfect sense why you'd want to ditch from Mega City ASAP when there's 4 separate teams landing there. Again, it's just so much traffic to actually deal with, so why risk it when every single game can be so important? I think for Rapid and Batman Booga, not necessarily getting max resources, max materials, it's not as bad as it might initially look, because they can always find the refreshes after the fact, because again, Storm Surge strategies were definitely an issue for a lot of teams in day one. And this is day 2. It's not like the competition's gotten any less.
Yeah, and you're seeing a lot of these teams taking that prime real estate to where they know players are going to rotate into. Deal. We've seen him go for the reboot card onto Mr. Savage. Uncontested North Downy Nets. That's a no-brainer that he's going to get him back into the game, back up as a duo. But as you can see in the minimap, they are split up. They called out this strategy to start the game. They're trying to cover more ground. They're trying to take more space away. This also allows them to get better lines of sight around the map for their Storm Surge. They already know what has happened in the past when Storm Surge is lacking. It forces you to make plays. It's almost like you don't have control over the game, and they are trying to do their best to keep control of their own destiny.
It's definitely something that has haunted Mr. Savage and Vidil all chapter long as far as Major 3 was concerned, even leading into that last chance Major, where we saw them switching up their drop spot even over to Drift Ridge just because of the fact that Mr. Savage is mentioning he doesn't like to be contested. Sure, they got it uncon then, but it's still never easy whether you're unconned or contested as far as establishing a solid Storm Surge strategy.
Yep, Fanayan and Moneymaker. Moneymaker probably one of our youngest players competing here today, showing that anything is truly possible as long as you have a chance, and they've given themselves just that, an opportunity on the biggest stage in the world when it comes to Fortnite. And you can already see the augment that he's choosing out. First Assault, Scope Salvo, two of the biggest ones that are needed when it comes to Storm Surge. It's going to allow them to keep their distance and keep hitting those shots.
Like seeing this from Kitos as well. We're talking about augments, but right now the prioritization's onto Snazy. And it's looking good. Trying to see if they can push forward in this box fight. Shots being taken by Podesai as well, just to even trade out so far. No real damage inflicted by either side just yet. But Yuma and Jaemon, they can definitely feel the pressure, and Podesai definitely aware of the fact that they've got more company coming.
Ooh, already taking advantage of their positioning high up on the side of that mountain, trying to third party take some shots onto both Pink and Vico, who took down Okus, adding more to their own Storm Surge. Weapon cache are going to be there, and you can see Yuma and Jaemon probably share that same weapons cache, so they're going to be forced to wait till Snazy and Podesai leave off of this spot to try to pick up the scraps, figure out whatever is left along. But a team that, you know, taking a lot of time towards Slappy Shores. My only question for them is how is their surge? Because a lot of the teams are on the western side of the zone for now. They haven't begun to rotate over towards Slappy Shores. Not a lot of teams landing here right out of the gates. So for them, that's probably what's on their mind right now. We've looted up, we've gotten everything we need. Now we just need Storm Surge.
And hey, we're talking about Storm Surge so often. For Pink and Vico, this is going to be a massive contributing factor, getting that elimination onto Okus, just taking full advantage of that 2v1 situation. And that's something that's not necessarily going to be easiest to come by at this stage of the game. And for Rapid and Mamambuga, again, we revisit, we talk about the fact they left Mega City so early, and they just haven't managed yet to find that pressure situation to actually secure eliminations for the refreshes that they would like. And they don't necessarily have time to just farm resources either, because there's other teams moving in at this point. There's other teams already establishing good positioning off of earlier rotation. So if you try to expend your time farming resources, you're just going to keep getting lit up.
Yeah, and honestly, looking at 7-man's inventory now, you can already see they won the ball over towards Relentless Retreat, but it's a little unorthodox. Typically, you would grab something to pack a punch, whether it's a Sharp Tooth, an Infiltrator, or even a Maven, but he's going to go without it for now, hoping that that Mythic Stinger does more than enough damage in a moment's notice to be able to survive. It all depends on how you control that recoil, honestly, because I remember that thing go brr.
It's so obvious that the intention, though, is that up-close and personal battle. The question is, will they actually manage to force themselves into that type of situation? And Rift
from
Island
this
can
top
definitely be
25 people will go
where we'd
to
expect those
tomorrow's
battles to
grand
come, but
final.
Even all throughout day one, we hardly saw any sort of contestation over this Rift Island. Senate on the way up, though, definitely having some issues as far as maintaining his shields are concerned. Those are going to be completely depleted. Granted, they have ample shield potions to make up for it, but it's going to be Hen, it's going to be Bass actually looking to contest. They don't want to let this Rift Island objective points go for free.
If only they saw the damage that was put on both of these players before they even touched down on the island. surely they would try to take advantage of it. And you can see one man's trash, another man's treasure. Miro and Cooper sneaking up on the side, trying to take away the position. The French team of Stacey and Podesai also willing to contest this Rift Island. And that's one of the things I was thinking. It was very, very passive yesterday. Even solos were able to take it. But as the VOD review goes on, as time passes, players are going to realize there's nobody up there. But when everybody thinks the same, now we have 4 teams on top of Rift Island ready to battle it out. One of them, Henan Vask, 141 above the damage threshold. They're going to be the ones to contain it, plus 15 points for them. And that's going to be huge because we already see teams qualify with those points of the objectives.
Every little bit counts, but we've gotten a good idea of what's been happening directly in game so
I'll
far.
watch this first
However,
game.
got a mid-game analyst to give us a little bit more.
Then I will play God of War.
Thank you so much, Taco. I just want to catch everyone up on our hometown heroes of Steno and Lush, who were able to get an elimination on Mr. Savage before he even hit the ground. Then we saw Steno be able to find a key, which he used to unlock a mythic shotgun. Quickly, they regrouped, built up a surge tower, and as you can see, they have vision on 2 duos of Jamin and Kanata, setting themselves up for an excellent mid and late game. So let's see how they do.
Only time will tell to see how it pays off. They definitely got themselves a good spot in the zone thanks to those plays.
And that's the thing, too, about those teams that are landing more towards the south side. It is so easy for other teams with slightly earlier drops to just pick you off with the elevation difference. It's one primary issue definitely known about that Naughty Nets area, but you can always expect to bounce back. I mean, we
So
already saw
the
Mateo with
FNCS
successful
Majors
weekend
last
off the
season
Savage,
championship,
so
Canada,
easy to say that
Mr.
anything can happen in
Savage,
these
Clicks,
circumstances.
these 3
See,
teams,
started at
famous
181
teams,
above the damage
are in
threshold.
this lower
Comes
bracket.
Fatch slowly falling
Today is
back
the
down,
last day for them.
climbing back up. Trading
Top
shots
25
back and
teams will
forth.
qual
Their
for
eyes set
the
towards Rift Island. They
grand
see
finals
a
tomorrow.
giant monument being built on top.
Buga
and
qual
Polaroid
for
actually
like
took
grand
down
finals tomorrow.
Stacey up
I mean,
above.
Buga,
This is gonna be
Alex,
a huge
Worthy from
opportunity
Power,
for
they
them,
call.
'cause they're just looking around. Nobody's directly pushing up onto them, even though they are split. They're just looking for these fights that are already underway and just trying to take advantage of it the best that they can. And just looking at the island right now, I didn't see Scented either.
Miro and Cooper are looking awfully vicious, though, in that position. You can just tell that they are waiting for the perfect opportunity to strike, and it's got to be only a matter of time. They can tell that there is so much chaos already unfolding on top of this Rift Island. Teams are just constantly under pressure.
There's
both
still 82
outside
people
and
alive, Chad.
right here directly at the Rift Island. But for Vask and for Hen, again, you have to remember, they're the ones who actually secured the capture point here. So they've got some decent loot to go with it. And Miro and Cooper, if there was ever a time to try and take down another team and, you know, get plenty of refills as far as your materials are concerned and your weapons, that is
Epic
definitely
Whale
the
and Clicks
opportunity.
are
Elimination feed
our team.
is lighting up. A lot of players
Who is
being
Clicks
forced to
to
interact
Epic
with
Whale
each
and
other
Clicks
thanks to that storm surge. Seeing
Epic
Vortex
Whale,
go down.
face Epic
Even
Whale and
Dukes
Clicks
trying to rise
are
to the
the duo.
occasion here today after his performance yesterday, trying to qualify for the FNCS Global Championship Final tomorrow. Jamon goes down. Yuma's going to have to leave him behind, but he's only 72 above the Storm Surge threshold, but now he's becoming the focus of multiple teams in this lobby right now. It's not looking good. HP is going to be down low. Shields are going to be ripped off, and the shots continue. Finally, though, he does have a short moment to breathe, but that's only going to give him enough time to pop one Mimi. The Shalom and MK Pop are over on the other side. They probably know that he's a solo. They saw him crash land in with that rocket ram, and this is something that they're trying to take advantage of.
For Shalom and MK Papa, they've just been playing bouncer responsibility on this edge of zone, and granted, it just moved in a
Bro,
little
there's
bit
so many
quicker,
teams
but
at the
for
zone.
Yuma, now you can
Like,
see
look,
him
oh my
starting to get lit up.
Like,
by
get
some
that
of
lobby's
storm
right
surge.
there, dude.
Accountability as far as your surge strategies are concerned, it can be very difficult to
just
maintain
getting
it
the
throughout
surge.
because there is just so much action happening as some of the congestion builds along this edge of zone and teams needing to move even further
Who's gonna
in.
win the first
Players
game?
like Yuma are bound to get caught out on those later rotations.
Yeah, you can see they're even willing to risk it. Shalom and MK Papa, they got the elimination, or at least they saw it towards the backside of zone, but they didn't have very many materials at all. So it was almost an all or nothing situation if they want to keep as best chance as possible for them to try to stay alive. I see a
Haven't
Vico.
short
I
clicks
don't
and
see
Mr.
Pink. Got to
Savage.
imagine, yes, he is by himself as a solo, and he's suffering to surge right now. 13 below the threshold. Now he's in zone. Everything crumbling down. Only a few seconds to try to land the shot that matters, and he's not going to be given that opportunity. Down goes Pink. Down goes Vico.
But a massive pickup there for Yuma. Still utilize that rocket ramp
Canada
to
is still
try and
alive.
close
Mr.
the gap
Savage is
even
still
further,
alive.
Make sure that he's maintaining a decent distance on that backside of the zone. Kanata, meanwhile, next to Agers, trying to be vigilant with his awareness. And again, so many teams just trying to keep tabs on where everybody else is in the lobby. And players like King.
I still haven't seen clicks. They
There are
showed
decent
clicks on
amount of
off spawn.
pressure here, but they will manage to prevail. Nicely timed shots, nicely placed aim as well with that sharp tooth to ensure that they can acquire that elimination.
Yeah, and since he got eliminated altogether, gotta imagine Moneymaker went down earlier on in this same game. We saw Polarize, the one that took down Snazy, leaving Podesai by himself.
Look at how many teams are there, Chad, like
now, but quickly falling below. Now he knows he's
Mr.
gonna have to
Savage
try
is
to
in
find
front.
and catch somebody off guard.
Polarize
Otherwise,
is
he's gonna have
there.
no choice but to try to get in the
Canada
box.
died.
Slowly but surely
Canada got
biding his
knocked.
time, trying to make sure that he makes the right play.
Yeah.
And this is an opportunity for him to really rise to the occasion by himself. And with Storm Surge shutting off for now, that at least allows him to breathe, restabilize himself in that position. Edgy goes down outside of zone. It wasn't a knock. So Duke and Edgy are also out of this game. Action is moving so fast, and we're not even into the placement points yet.
The zone pull, a little bit brutal for some of these teams as it just keeps getting closer and closer to that edge side.
Epic well, I see
And
Epic
again,
well.
for Agers and Kanata, as we
Canada is
get
back
another
alive.
opportunity to see from where we last left off with them. Kanata's got to be careful with this rocket ram on the landing. So many teams, and right on the side of this hill. It can be difficult. He's trying to work his way back up already. Fully understanding the fact that he doesn't want to have to play from the low ground, but he'll be forced to take shelter, utilize some of his Memnis. Unfortunately for him, only has those mini shield potions, won't actually get an opportunity to get full shields. And for Agers, this is even worse.
Yeah, he only has 23 HP, doesn't have time to sit back. Nice shot's gonna be fired. That is a huge siphon and refresh for Agers, because now he's boosted up in the mats. He has a little bit more HP to work with. The flopper, the med kit he can use in game, and if him Kanata can find a way to reunite, he has the minis and another knock on the QNDX. Agers doing what he did in their championship run. The siphon's gonna be picked up, but he has to get to zone. This is a 5-tick. Time is running out, and another med miss. Miracle upon miracle landing in the palm of Agers' hands.
He's trying to do what he can to make it across, but this hill phase is just so problematic. Still, the med miss plus the med
Will they
kit,
make it?
he just doesn't have the mobility that he'd be hoping for. With so many
it's
teams
really
having
far.
already pushed in, he
I
might
see
just
clicks.
barely make it in the nick of time. He's got to find another siphon opportunity, but even just making it this far is more than enough.
I feel like I heard him on stage. Don't worry, Kanata, I'm coming. Don't worry. Medkit being used, minis being dished out,
Damn.
and they're back into the game. The resurgence from day one.
Clicks.
As we get a replay from Clicks and Epicwell, one of the biggest teams everybody came to see. They get aggressed on due to Storm Surge, and they shine bright.
Damn,
Storm Surge
Clicks
is not
won.
a problem from them as they pick up 2 eliminations.
Check out where Bryce and Chubbs are at, a little bit more
Savage.
isolated from these other teams that are trapped inside of all this congestion. Mr. Savage and Badil, though, from Rags to Riches at the beginning of this game, they have done a decent, if not a phenomenal job at putting themselves into a comeback situation.
Some of these teams who we're asking, you got what it takes to get your ticket onto the battle bus. What about the roller coaster this team's going through from down the mountain, across the rivers, over towards Naughty
There it is.
Nest? I think best case scenario, honestly, Taco, is it going south,
Idiot is
continuing
dead.
on towards that island. If it goes back on over to the west, this is going to be a nightmare for anybody that doesn't have mats, as Clicks is using the last little bit that he does have left, but he finds another elimination on the ping.
These perfectly timed rotations from Clicks, managing to find these players who are looking
Oh,
to
bro,
just
why is this so
find that
laggy?
final push inward. But again, this is the beauty of being able to
Oh
play
my
from
God,
the
look
backside
at
of
so
the
many
zone.
teams. Clicks.
Still, Clicks, Epic, trying to be careful, and we are getting a little glimpse here of a team that's momentarily on high. Whether or not Fishy and DMK are going to be able to hold this is a different question entirely, but for the time being, they look well situated to carry themselves into the top 10 at least.
Even though they have high ground now, they might have to wait for some of those teams below them to try to build. that allow them to save some resources, save some mats as they make their way across the roster once more. Podesai 131 below the damage threshold, only a big pot to his name. So right now he's peeking through the cone. He's trying to just get as much information as possible. Where can I get this damage? But time is running out. He continues to fall well below that threshold as Savage picks up another elim. Vadil goes down, but it's actually Epic Well who falls to Mr. Savage, trying to keep himself alive. Storm Surge isn't a worry, but it's the HP, it's the zone that's moving away.
So unfortunate though, Savage gonna be unable to do anything in terms of helping out the deal. Simply has to watch, wait, continue their run. That flopper though, along with the crash pads, does a great job placing him into the zone. Mr. Savage moving through all the traffic, eating shots as well, but doesn't care in the slightest. He's just continuing to push forward. He's making his own path through.
It's not going to be the most healthy anybody in the lobby can be, but he's definitely going to give himself enough wiggle room to work with. His Click's now going to be a solo, probably one of the more prolific solo players in the game. He finds a knock on the hand, but unable to finish it up. He gets taken out by Podesai.
Podesai as well. The fact that he's managed to stay this far into the game as a solo, you just know that he's going absolutely insane right now, trying to keep the run alive. Rocket Rams as well, destroying so many builds in the process. These players continue to rotate through, but that materials refresh is going so far, and it's actually Bryce and Chumps now at the top of the lobby, but builds running incredibly low.
Yeah, multiple top 10 performances
Mr.
in the major this year. I think Bryce and Chubbs are one of the teams that are falling under the radar. They're ready to make a statement, just like Command, but he runs out of time, he runs out of space, he goes down.
Kanan is still alive.
Kanata, another mini, going to be popped. The patience. It's so hard to be patient through all this chaos as well. It's so easy to get distracted and think, okay, this is the perfect time to strike. A drop down to the low ground here for Kanata. Recognize the fact that he's got some players directly above him. Still has a couple of mini shield pushes he can utilize. Source, on the other hand, won't make it through. Cooper going absolutely nuclear with the back-to-backs here. Cooper just won't let it go. He's actually got it.
It's actually Bryce and Chubbs. I thought it as well. I thought Cooper just stole away the game, but it's Bryce and Chubbs. I called them one of the most underrated teams falling under the radar this weekend. They played phenomenally to make it to this point, and they make a statement here in game one of the lower bracket. Frankie, how are they feeling?
How are you feeling? I mean, my friends up in the casting booth would like to know, so I will ask you first, Bryce.
I'm feeling good.
Are you feeling a little bit overwhelmed about the fact that you just took a victory royale here on land in Copenhagen?
Yeah, I'm nervous.
I can understand why you might be nervous. I do have a very scary face, so I'm going to come over to you, Chubbs. Talk me through the last moments of that game.
I don't know. We just took high and we won.
You took high. Okay, well, talk to me about the journey there. Did you feel like the zone was in your favor the whole time?
No, it wasn't at all.
Okay, well, how did you get around that situation then? How are you able to make the most of what maybe wasn't the most ideal situation?
Just, we got surge and we had forecast, so we just went where the zone was.
There you go. Simple. Everyone hopefully listening here will find out how to win a victory royale on land thanks to these two. Just before I let you go, do you think you can overcome the nerves and pick up another victory royale today?
Yes, I think we can.
Brilliant. Well, you know what? Now you've said that, I think you can too. Copenhagen, please give it up for Bryce and Chubbs.
You know, I thought the games yesterday were crazy. But game number one of the lower bracket does not disappoint. Bryce and Chubbs taking forecast, using that to just help them get ahead of the storm, even though they were in the toughest spot. It didn't matter. They were able to adapt. Yes, there's some nerves, but they overcame.
I love that interview, right? Getting asked, hey, you feel like the zones were in your favor? No, they weren't. I don't think they were in anybody's favor. I mean, a zone pulling over to Naughty Nets and then pulling back to the mainland. That was a roller coaster of a ride. But Bryce and Chubbs, they found the higher ground in the end, and they made it work.
I mean, these guys land all the way to the north of the map, even more north than Creaky Compound, so high up there. Of course, as they mentioned, they had the forecast, which helped them get the step ahead. And I really love the way they took height right there. A little rocket ram play to knock out Towels and Fishy, who were up there for seemingly a long time in that end game. And from that point on, they were just riding out all of their materials, all of their heals. I think at one point there in that end game, I think I saw Bryce with a fishing rod. You know when you're carrying a fishing rod in the last zone, things are...
Alright, so let's play God of War. That's a pretty good first game, I would say. That's a pretty good first game. That's like no one expected they would win, right? So they won. As you guys can see, I have completed 65%, which is resume activity. I'm exactly at I told you guys. Now we'll probably finish the 40% of the game today, Shay. We're gonna fight a fucking wolf. So our trace messed up actually. Alright, let's continue the game. So as you guys know, our trace messed up, and now we are fixing his mess.
Atreus, I do not want you to feel alone, but your decision to go to Asgard helped me understand.
Odin doesn't want Ragnarok. I know I can't trust him, but I needed his help. I can't let Ragnarok happen either.
I would have helped you.
No, but... Wait, he's right here! Okay, okay!
Yeah, we're gonna fight this big wolf.
It's okay, boy! It's alright. Just calm! Calm. We just wanna... Yikes! He hit hard!
My attackers are not gonna do anything until then this cold thing is gonna go. Level 5 there. Where did he go? Did I find him just flying?
Come on, we can squeeze through here.
I just sent him flying.
If Odin truly wishes to avoid Ragnarok, then we are in agreement
Yeah? Then what's that spear for?
to protect you.
Don't you have other weapons for that?
For some reason, this kids are just hitting me hard. I forgot blades are gonna work very efficient. Blades are too good. Health bar. I might die anytime if I don't get the health thing.
Traveler. I hate fighting these guys when they're alive.
Oh my I used to struggle so much to kill him. I would die because I had no HP, you know. I dodged it. Excuse me. Alright, get out of this hole. We need more space. Ooh, alright, feels good. There you go. Wait.
So, if you're not preparing for Ragnarok, then seriously, why the spear? I shared. It's your turn.
We are not the same. I am the parent.
You're ducking the question. Helka!
How should I do this? I had to go that side. The blade is blocking us to go
I
there.
think my arrows will stick to the wood up there. Helka! Looks like it's not vulnerable to sigil arrows.
Oh, if you stick it there.
Maybe multiple sigils will reach it. Out. Let's go.
There you go, mate. Get it, yeah. It's still 300 meters just to go to that wolf. I got an amulet. Ooh. Go through here.
We're close. Promise me you won't kill him, okay?
I make no promises, but I will try not to kill the beast.
What happened? Why is he not coming?
Behind you! Look out!
I forgot that access to more damage.
No way forward. But looks like there's a notch in the wall.
Wait, we are going to do the story first. I'm gonna see what's in here then. Just to get to that, I came back. Just to get to that. Stuff 1,000 soldiers, light runic attack. Oh. Or is this? Oh, okay. Okay. Put this. This is level 2. I don't got any big ones, so I'm just gonna.
What is your plan?
I'm sort of making it up as I go. But you're not talking about Garm.
You cannot outsmart Odin.
It's worked so far.
Has it?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Hopefully they're on there.
I'm gonna try to tame it.
Tame it?
Sure. I've tamed wolves before.
Oh wait, he dies. I used my bribe for it. He just died and
Right side! Farther!
There's a big wolf we are facing off right now. I'm almost done with this game, share. After this game, all we gotta do is play Spider-Man.
Okay. I'll distract Garm. You freeze his chains with your axe so he can't run and latch him onto something.
No. Too dangerous.
It's a good plan. Let's move.
Wait.
What did he say? He said latch is clean. Oh, here's his scene. Yo. Oh my god. We're stuck.
Are you okay? We almost...
Your transformation. Did Odin teach you to control it?
No.
We will not rely on what he taught you. Next time, we do it my way.
Yes, sir.
Do it my way. Okay.
You didn't mess up on purpose, did you?
Now he does not trust.
Sorry. That wasn't fair. I thought it would work.
Patience. We will find a way.
I think we need to get up to that ledge up there. How?
Do you see?
Oh, why didn't I think of that?
The solution is not always obvious.
Oh my god.
Watch out! Resident, let's play!
Woo! I can grab them.
My arrows will slow her down!
Ouch. Yeah, but that's why I thought, like, when I was fighting this lady, like, I felt like Atreus would be a good combo to attack her.
Incoming! I think I hear him up ahead.
We do this my way now.
I guess your way means...
It means what you think it means.
Can't we try and...
We have the power to limit the harm this creature can cause. We will use it.
Okay.
I'm gonna find a big wolf, yeah. I'm not hyped. I'm really doing this. Oh my god. Woohoo! I want me to put okay. Ouch!
Don't have to fight each other!
It is beyond reason, Atreus.
How should I dodge that?
One for now! Watch out for your head! His chain's stuck in the ground! Got it loose! Try freezing it next time! Okay, guess I see why they fucked him up now!
What? That's sad, chat. How do I dodge that? I should dodge back.
Don't have to fight each other. It is beyond reason, Atreus.
Okay, guess I see why they locked him up now. You leave us no choice.
Dude, how am I supposed to dodge that? How am I supposed to dodge it? How am I supposed to dodge that shit? Like how? Okay, we continue from this.
Aren't you tired of destroying things?
Do not show mercy.
No. No, no, no. It's not even working. What?
Looks like he's getting ready to attack.
And how am I supposed to attack him again? Oh, like this. I'm not taking that much damage. Oh my god, it's a faster.
Oh my god! The cinematic!
I'm on it!
I'm pressing R2 on this. Yeah. Did we kill it? Off the leash trophy earned.
I wish it didn't have to end that way. It's my fault he got loose. That he's dead.
Sometimes there is no other way.
I know.
I don't want to fight anyone while going back, trust me. Wow, that's some crazy fight out there, Shane. That's a crazy work out there. I'm pretty sure there's Heimdall, this.
Can we just go home now?
Atreus.
I know. Close my heart to it. Another locked door?
Lanix trophy on. Oh, I'm definitely running this. What does this do? Double tap helps you to rush forward into enemies while blocking incoming attack. Okay. I have to see how much damage there is. Have to line up all.
It's not gonna stay open. The gear's behind that gate. There's gotta be a way to freeze it, right?
Wow.
Alka!
Do you have an idea?
Maybe we can use my sigils to carry the frost to the gear.
Oh, nice.
This is not working.
What about the counterweights? They could make a bridge for frost.
I'm gonna attack one right here.
Alka!
I'm gonna attack two right here. How am I supposed to do this? How am I supposed to do this? Think Satya, think.
Alka! Guess sigil arrows don't work on that. Elka!
I made it bigger. I made it bigger. Right.
Alka! One for now! That should do it.
Ooh, wait, you can make them bigger.
While you were gone, I sought the Norns. They told me Heimdall intended to kill you in Asgard.
Heimdall? The Norns? I thought you didn't believe in that.
Oh, this is where we did the Atreus mission, like that game. What the fuck?
Gotta go! Come on! There's a hole in the floor! Came back? What do we do?
I do not know.
You don't know?
Do not stop. Run.
Where?
Stand. Outside. Hurry.
That was far!
That was sick.
Blocking our path!
Again?
Throw your spear in his leg! Outcome.
Jump.
You guys again. Become slow. How did she not
Can't
die?
find him. The dead will keep flooding the realms. The realms will collapse.
You must learn to calm your mind.
Maybe I've learned I run better on chaos.
What else did you learn?
We work better when we trust each other.
A dialogue, big dialogue.
You hear that? Where is he?
back to the same place.
You good?
Yes. Now we fight.
Here we go again.
Again.
Use your spear. You gotta have weak points. Got it. Don't you want to rest? Keep coming back!
That is his nature.
You gotta change that! Fast! It's like he doesn't have a soul to kill. Wait! I think I can stop this!
How?
I need you to help me get on his back! Please! I got this!
Do it your way then.
How am I supposed to get on his back?
Watch out for those shockwaves!
I'm gonna die.
Now's our chance! It's done! Grab him! Now! Please work, please work! I'm sorry!
What happened?
What happened?
We gotta find him. Come on.
Keep pushing, Grandma.
Well, guess he came this way. Let's find another way up.
What did you do?
At the house. The spell you saw me do when Fenrir died. I didn't know it then. But I accidentally put his soul into my knife. Souls are powerful, so I thought maybe Fenrir's could...
Change its nature.
Yeah. Let's see if it took.
When I found you in Midgard, before Freya attacked, you said you needed to protect me. Why?
I saw prophecy. You were... in my arm.
Dead.
I saw it too. In Jotunheim.
What? You knew? That's why you've been training me so hard.
One day, you will have to survive without me.
Not gonna happen. I won't let it.
I mean,
I won't.
All journeys come to an end.
Not ours.
Not like that. Damn, Atreus doesn't want his father to die, Chad.
You're okay. Sorry I hurt you. It's over now. I promise. Fen? Are you?
Oh, that's his first wolf, Chad. In the beginning, the wolf died.
Boy. Yeah. I missed you too. Didn't know if that would work. We did it.
How is this possible?
It's giant magic. I've been learning things.
In Asgard.
This has nothing to do with that.
More secrets.
No. A promise. One that someone's trusting me to keep. Like you kept your promise to Mom?
Not a giant
See
wolf.
what I can do when you trust me?
Oh.
Ah.
It is done. We should inform the others. Decide our next move.
So, when the Nords told you Heimdall was gonna try and kill me, that's what your spear's for, isn't it?
It is.
Heimdall's a jerk, but that's not who you are anymore, right? A god killer? You don't want war.
No. But I will do what it takes to keep you safe.
Great, it's open. Maybe we can use the sigils to freeze the gear up there.
Huh? This is sigil.
Alka! Looks like it's not vulnerable to sigil arrows.
How am I supposed to use sigil, dude? It won't stick to that. Nani?
Alka.
How are we supposed to do it? I need sigils to be sticking.
Looks like it's not vulnerable to sigil arrows.
There's a tricky door.
Alka.
Can I stick it to the door?
Guess sigil arrows don't work on that. Out.
Go!